stats.
All right, so button. Long rest over.
Long rest over.
Okay.
Like a couple of things that happened during the long rest that I didn't get into because we did the whole battle thing there.
Battle.
Yeah, the twig plant things. Let's see. So, Quarion, while you are going through your meditative, dreamlike trance for 4 hours during the long rest,
I grow wings again.
a voice speaks to you,
Oh shit!
and you start to get images, just flashes of the book that you carry around. And the voice says, I can show you the secrets of the book.
Oh, hot damn.
And then you get flashes of the orb that you found inside the and it's just glowing red, and you feel an intense coldness coming off of it. This is all in your dream. And you envision the book opening up and flipping through the pages rapidly, back and forth. And then you hear the voice again say, I can show you its secrets. I can give you knowledge beyond what you could ever imagine. And that is the end of your dreamlike trance.
When I wake up, I take the book and the orb out together and just see if there's a reaction, hold them next to each other.
All right. In the morning.
Yeah.
So you do see the orb starts to glow the red color that it was glowing in the tomb. Before that, it was just pretty much black. It wasn't showing any colors whatsoever. And the book, you start to see a faint glowing on the cover. And there are words that weren't there before.
Can I read the words or recognize the language?
What languages do you know?
Celestial, Common, Druidic, Elvish, Goblin, and Sylvan.
You do not recognize the language, but you do recognize maybe one or two characters that remind you of Celestial. But the symbols themselves don't make much sense out of context.
I call to the party. Any of you fellas, any of you guys recognize these symbols? The book's reacting to that orb that I swiped from Morty's holy place.
Morty is visibly concerned. He'll say that thing is fucking evil. That's what he'll say.
Does
that will be fine.
Does anybody have any like interesting languages that they know?
Let's find out.
Draconic and Giant.
all I have is deep speech, dwarvish, and gnomish.
You pick out a couple symbols that remind you of symbols that you know from deep speech.
Dude, this is like demonic fucking language.
You can roll. You can roll a religion check.
Okay. I got to do music playing right now. This is great. Ooh.
There you go. So you do recognize it as demonic.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Morty says that shit is fucking cursed. That's demon language right there. You have it. He
Where
said,
did you get that thing?
and then
Claire?
he looks at Quarian shocked, and then it's just like, how long have you had that book? And
I've had it all my life.
then he points to the orb and he's like, that should not be with you.
I've had this book all my life. My uncle told me to guard it and not let it fall into the wrong hands.
Morty
Maybe,
says it all makes sense.
or-
No wonder the druids lighting trees on fire.
Oh, I mean, maybe
maybe it has
This
some
orb.
value.
this orb will give me the answers I've been seeking. I'm glad I stole it from you.
Morty will say, I can give you the answers, mate. You should probably first off put that orb down.
Corian puts the
Um,
orb back into his pocket.
As all of this is happening, Drakaro has been attempting to communicate with the spirit inside his ring. To no success up until now. You don't hear any words, Drakaro, but you do feel like an overwhelming sense of fear when the globe starts to light up. But it's not your fear. It's being projected to you from the ring.
My magic orb is actually the secret to killing the demon. I was the
What?
hero all along.
Morty will say, there's something inside him. He'll say, I heard a voice. It may have came from that. It may have came from my god, I'm not sure. But he said it all originated from that. And he'll point to your pocket. And he said, and now your book, what happened with that? That's demonic. He said, if they're linked, that can't be good. He's like, if you don't see that, then I don't know what to say. And then he'll just kind of like look to the others and see what they think.
Uh,
A dwarf wouldn't understand.
well,
I gotta
perhaps
find my answer.
perhaps you should keep these items away from Morty. He seems to be a bit troubled. There might be value that we can maybe sell these things.
I'm not selling.
Morty will say,
True to
Morty
character.
will like pull out all his stuff and be like, none of it glows red. Like, but why is his stuff
Especially
glowing?
if it glows red. One of a kind. Never seen
'Cause
before.
It's magical.
1,000 gold.
Morty will shake his head and put up his hands like, you guys are crazy.
Well, you know, right now you're kind of looking like the crazy one, Morty. Okay.
Maybe our friend Vern will be able to tell us more.
Yeah.
As this is happening, the glowing starts to fade, and Drakaro, with it the fear that you were sensing starts to go away, and you hear a female voice inside your head
Ooh.
say, "You must destroy it."
Everyone's going after
Drakaro looks.
all.
Drakaro looks around, like his shoulder, looks around him.
See someone
See
behind
if
you.
he sees anyone. Yeah, like looking around to see if anyone's talking. He says,
What's the
matter,
"Did you guys hear
Drakaro?"
anything? Did you guys hear anything?"
Morty shrugs.
All I'm hearing is Morty, freaking out as usual.
You guys really didn't hear anything? He's looking around.
What did you hear?
I just thought I heard something. Must have been the wind. I don't know.
Okay. Well, you'd let us know if something was wrong, right, Jakaro?
Of course, nothing's wrong. I must have just been hearing things. that's all.
Morty looks kind of with his eyes like squinting and raised an eyebrow and said, did you something speak to you?
I just said I thought I heard something. I don't know. You guys didn't hear anything?
Morty wants to check him on that.
What do you want to check me? Am I persuasion?
Well, I want because like he's suspicious that
Well, it
if he's
depends.
acting super strange.
Is
You-
Jacaro like lying or telling the truth that he doesn't
I
know?
don't think I'm lying. I
Yeah.
think I'm telling you I heard something.
Oh, you said you
But
heard
I
something?
just yeah, I said you guys didn't hear anything. Like I must have heard. I thought I heard something.
But I asked you
just don't know what
specifically
it
if
is.
someone spoke to you, and you said you heard something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think someone. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I guess. Because I think Jakar's confused.
Okay.
So all right, so roll an insight check, Morty.
Look at him. He just wants to flex.
Whoa.
So you think that Jakara is telling you the truth, and he does seem very confused by what's going on.
Morty's just like
he seems very unsure of himself. He doesn't.
Morty's just like, mate, I think I know what's happening. And he just goes up to Jakar and like puts his hand on his shoulder. And he's like, I think I know what's happening. And he's like, I understand. That's all Morty says, and just walks away.
Hey, Morty, do tell.
And he'll say, "It's that fucking orb." He'll point back at and and say, "It's something going on with that fucking orb."
Goran is just playing with the orb, tossing it up and down and catching it.
Nacho says to Quarian and Elvish that I think Morty and Jacaro are having a moment over there.
I think you're right, friend. Leave it to a dwarf and a dragon.
Morty raised an eyebrow hearing them speaking in tongues.
In that moment, Jacaro takes a knee down to get down to Morty's level, so they're like eye to eye. And
Morty looks back at him.
and Jacaro puts one hand on Morty's shoulder. He says, "Morty, thank you." And he takes the brooch off of his chest and he affixes it to Morty's chest and says, "Morty, you're a good friend. You'll need
Morty
this."
gives you
And gives him
Morty gives you-
the brooch of shielding and puts it on his clothing.
Morty gives you the capital D colon and then gives you a big hug. And it's like, mate, this thing is fucking sick.
Yes, there's
it looks
dangers out here, Morty. We need you around. Stay safe.
He shakes his hand vigorously. Says thank you.
All right, boys.
Then
That's on the menu today.
he'll give him a salute and says, "I owe you, mate." 2 fingers off the temple. I owe you.
Jacaro winks at him.
Dang. What is the thing called?
The brooch of shielding.
Okay.
Although it takes attunement, so you probably will need to
Yeah, probably can use it
sit
now.
with it for a long rest.
Yeah. That's fine.
Unless is attunement like very personal, or is it like because I had it attuned, is it attuned, or no? Is it attuned to me?
It's attuned to you. It's personal,
Okay.
yeah.
I assume I
Yeah,
still have to
okay.
go with it. At least
I
know what
think
it is, what it does.
I mean, he can explain to you what it does and things like that, but you still need to figure out how to activate it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna equip it right now. I'm just gonna wait till next long rest.
So,
Thanks, man.
Jacaro,
That's really cool.
do you remember where that cave you found last night is?
Yes, I do. It's this away. And
Oh,
he
excellent.
points in the general direction that he remembers.
Well, that's something we should,
That's
take care of today.
Before we go, Morty will remind the party that these have been our toughest adversaries thus far.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
up the
But
big gun.
Jacaro he also reminds the group that we went into their cave and we were ambushed. This time
Oh,
we
yeah.
have the element of surprise. So let's go in there, guns ablazing,
What's
and just take them all out.
what's our berry count looking like?
I feel like Quarian's already pretty.
I think we
pretty
had
happy about
30 of them.
All
Oh,
right.
we're
Like-
out of them now. That's that long.
Oh,
rest.
We're
shit.
out of them now.
All right, right off at 0. Sounds good. Should you whip some up before we enter, or does that not matter?
Yeah,
Or
I
they'll
could-
use
we
spell
could
slots,
do-
or is it a
yeah.
cantrip?
Well, I mean,
it's
at least
not-
that way you don't
it's
have to waste your time during battle doing it.
I'll wait till right before we get to the cave. Cause I'm gonna cast a couple other spells before we go in too.
More spells?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my summons ready to go before we go in, so I don't have to waste turns.
Okay. I mean, I assume those ones last a while.
They last up to an hour.
All right, let's go. Follow me, and Jakara will lead the way and try to head towards the cave.
All right, roll nature or survival, whichever one's better.
I can't believe is the
There you go.
dragon still that close, or
Dragon's on the map.
will we not know?
Right.
Dragon's on the map.
Woo!
that
Cryobeam.
is just the last known
Yeah.
location.
Go see the
Also-
League of Friends.
I was gonna say, I gotta say, I like that it's called the League of Friends.
God damn it.
I didn't
do we-
do that, but yes,
do
I
we
should
have-
have.
Do we have confirmation of who came up with that name?
Pretty sure that
That's
was a
Horvath.
Hildebrand.
Who?
That was a Hildebrand original.
Okay, Ben.
I
I don't
was
want it.
And Horvath, Hildebrand, whatever.
Oh, it's so cringe. I love it.
Yeah. I was gonna, are you taking pride in having taking credit for that, or
I'll take pride in it. Yeah, it's cringe. It is super cringe.
And I love it. I'm a
I
little
love
jealous.
how cringe it is.
I wish I came up with it. The League of Friends. No one will mess with us. So are we at the cave now?
yeah, so with a little bit of difficulty, but not much, Drakara is able to trace your path from the night before without any pixies guiding him this time. And you enter a small clearing. At the far side is a stone cliff, and in the base of the cliff is a cave. And you see that marking is still carved in the stone next to the entrance. That you guys have already deciphered because Quarian brought it back for Nacho to look at. And that is it.
Murray runs up and pats Drakara on the back and says, "I knew you could bring us here, mate."
Yeah, I am a ranger after all.
Drakara, roll a perception check.
Mm. Not usually good at those, but
You got this.
Uh,
Oh my
Six.
god!
you can roll with advantage because Quarian's helping you.
oh, good.
I got you, buddy.
Well, Morty was patting him on the back, so
Let's make that a
if you can provide
5.
some guidance, would you like some guidance,
Uh,
or is it should I have to say that beforehand for it to work?
Can I also give guidance? Give me
I-
double
it
guidance?
it's not gonna help.
You got
it-
advantage, so I think that's more than guidance anyway.
I mean, you guys wouldn't know what he's doing, but
True.
as he was walking, he was looking out for that pit trap that the
Oh Jesus!
Oh, jeez.
that Flareon
Oh,
and
that
the other
Flareon
summoned
fella. Oh,
creature
yeah.
fell into. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
The whole party?
No, just Drakara. 'cause
Oh,
he's leading
nat
you guys.
20.
Oh, there you go.
Easy.
So you're getting close to the area where you remembered it, but you don't see it anywhere. And you slow your step, and you're about to take another step, and the ground starts to give a little bit, and you're able to pull yourself back just in time as the branches fall back into the pit again.
Already
It
catch-
was,
Watch out, boys.
He already catches you.
Yeah, grab
it
his tail.
was covered again.
Ooh, watch your step.
What the fuck does that mean?
The trap that we forgot to tell you guys about.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Is there
Look
anything
out.
else you didn't tell us about? Morty will say.
calm down,
Aquarian,
Morty.
this looks like it's been reset too. Because Flareon fell in it on the way here last time.
Yeah, it was just
Grass
like
was
a
active.
yeah, it was just like a basic trap with like branches and leaves kind of covering a hole in the ground. So somebody had recovered it.
It still is
rats don't
interesting that it's recovered by the next, morning.
Well, keep in mind
Or
that
afternoon or
means they
whatever.
also know that something happened in that
Yeah.
trap.
Exactly.
Good positions,
Yeah.
boys.
Everybody,
Someone
keep
knows
your eyes
that
sharp,
someone was
fellas.
here last week.
Now let's get to the cave.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys near the cave. You look into the cave and you see the same thing you saw before. It doesn't go very far into the rock, only about like 10 or 15 feet before it narrows substantially to a width that would require you to like crawl through.
All right, so what's the play? Do we storm in, or do we have Nacho maybe go in and lure them out, or have somehow us lure them out to us,
So
or do
I
we
think
want to go in and infiltrate?
it's tough
I
because
know.
like it'd be nice to get like a scout in there and see what's going on, but at the same time, that puts him at some.
So here's the question:
He's
would
at
they
high risk for that.
would they recognize us? Yeah, they probably would.
Ooh.
Or Nacho?
Yeah.
Like, would they recognize Nacho,
Sure.
or does Nacho have his disguise to be some women?
Nacho
Nacho has a
A
couple
woman?
cards up his sleeve.
has.
Nacho could put his women's clothing on.
Yeah.
Can he be a? Do you want to go in as like someone that
He
needs
has a
help
spell.
and then
He can literally
lure
disguise
them out?
himself. He can change
Yeah.
his appearance.
Well, so that is that the play, or do we storm in there?
Like he could literally disguise himself as one of them because we've seen them probably.
Right.
Well, my
Okay,
concern
or
with
that,
storming
or-
is there's traps on the outside, so there might be traps on the inside. So we gotta
And there's
be
Well,
also an
careful.
opportunity
Nacho,
for Aquarian to do some shape shifting.
Yeah.
Aquarian can be an animal and get in
fucking
there,
rat,
like
like
a
a little
spider
rat.
or a rat or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that would use up one of my only 2 slots for that, though.
Well, we just have to come up with what we want to do.
Yeah.
Is,
Are we storming?
what-
Just running in, or are we gonna try to get some
or
intel?
do we want to
first?
send one in? Yeah.
Um,
I think the smartest play is to lure them out somehow, some
Leroy
way.
Jenkins.
Whether it be one person
Horvath,
goes
just
in
run in.
and then like
So,
retreats
Marty,
immediately out,
if you
or
want-
like
Marty could use thaumaturgy and raise his voice to 3 times higher than it normally is, and could
just
yell.
yell in there like dragon or fire or something,
Yeah,
and have them all
perhaps-
just evacuate, and we just like school shooting them,
maybe if we create the illusion of fire
Hey.
minorly,
That too.
minor
We could
illusion
make actual fire.
of fire, or would
Oh, we just do that. Let's just smoke them out. Fuck them. Just get 'em out.
yeah.
But the other
We
thing is,
want the loot in there though.
how about this? How about
We
this?
want-
Can we do a perimeter check and see if there's a back door? How about we start with that?
Is there any
Ah.
scouts? Jakaro would be looking around.
Yeah, how about that?
to see if anyone's watching
Alright,
us.
So, what is it? After last time and us getting just pretty much fucked in the ass, how about we do a little perimeter sweep and then we go from there, lads?
All right. Yeah.
No,
let's-
in that
let's-
moment.
How
Look
about
around the side.
we're,
Oh,
so
I
this
don't
time
see
we're the one
shit.
doing the fucking.
I was gonna say in that moment, Drakar would look around, like remembering that like maybe someone's watching us. Try to.
Drakar, you do not see
Yeah, you're-
anyone.
Stop rolling.
Yes.
Jeez.
You nailed the dex save though.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
All right, so you guys want to
Alright.
search around the outside to see if
You're
there's
either
any
like
other.
getting 20s or 5s. It's like what's happening, or 10. I
Yeah.
guess sort of midway. That's not terrible.
Yeah, as a group, I think we'd all start
As a group.
looking around.
Let's have one stay by the initial entrance and everybody else kind of fan out around, look for stuff.
I'll watch the entrance with my bow drawn, like, yeah, making sure if anything comes out.
And then
Okay.
we use the buddy system for the other 4 of us.
Buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Buddy.
So the cave is facing southward. So who's going east and who's going west?
We should probably
I'll go
split
east.
the shield boys. One shield boy for each pair.
Horvath.
Nacho. Oh, you guys. Okay.
I don't want to go with the dwarf.
So what did you take? Nacho? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm taking Horvath.
Okay.
He's my
I
shield
got
boy.
Nacho.
All right, who's
Also,
going?
I'm gonna do a little spell prep before this. Cast a couple of good berries. Summon my summon guys.
What do you say?
Just in
What are
case.
those you have there, Mr. Goodberry?
So they're good berries. They're for me. Get out of here.
What about us?
Dwarf. I gave him two good berries. Here you go.
2? Question mark.
Fine. Here, I give him 3 more.
All right, fine. He gives Nacho 3. Holds 2.
You got healing spells too.
Of course, but you know these are easy.
Which group is heading east and which group's heading west?
Morty wants to go to the left, so that would be west, I suppose.
Yep. So then Quarion and Horvath are going east. So Quarion and Horvath, as you circle around the ridge, it kind of slopes down, so you could get kind of up on the cliff above the entrance if you wanted from there. So you're circling to the east and you start making your way up north. And from the eastern side of the rise, there is like a rocky area, and coming out of the rocks is the beginning of the creek. So it's like a natural spring coming out. The opening is pretty small, and it seems to be coming from underneath a larger rock. So the only way to get in would be to go under the water to get in that way. You think maybe you could squeeze in if you wanted to.
Oh, we found one way in.
And then as you kind of circle north and start heading back west to meet to the northern side of the entrance, you don't really see anything else. Then for Morty and Nacho, as you guys are heading to the west,
A-team.
you find that the cliff is stays pretty high for a while, so you have to kind of go straight west for a little while before you find a way that you could make it up and head north from there. You don't see any other entrances within the rock face on that side. And then as you get up to the top, you well, you don't really find anything else as you go.
Or just tell Nacho. I got nothing to see here. Better go back to the League of Friends.
Yeah, we should friends assemble.
Oh,
You know?
now. All right, let's go back.
All right, so you guys all head back to the entrance.
Yep.
Relay your findings.
We tell them about the secret underwater entrance.
Morty says, "Ooh, that sounds pretty nifty. Why don't we go take a look over there?"
So I guess Quarion goes and shows them the secret underwater entrance.
All right, does anybody stay behind, or is it everybody going to the?
Morty would suggest the whole party comes.
Okay. So you guys all make your way there, and like I said before, there's kind of this rocky area coming down the side of the hill. You find the entrance to the spring, and it's a pretty tight squeeze, and it's pretty much all underwater. So you'd have to, you don't know how far you'd have to be going underwater before you would be able to find air.
Oh. Well, Morty will remember that one of us has a water breathing potion.
You have a water breathing
Or do we have
potion
breath?
recipe.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought we had
we don't have the potion yet.
I thought we did. I thought that was like
No,
one of
we have one.
gave
We
one.
have one.
Aren't lizards
It's a-
amphibious?
No, we have it. We have one.
You have
I thought we
a
had
cold
one more.
resistance potion.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
what?
You have a
Oh,
resistance to cold.
resistance.
Okay, true.
Okay.
All right. Never
True.
mind
All right. Understood. Agreed.
Well,
No,
Mario will say
I
for
don't have
me,
the water breathing spell.
you have a spell?
All right.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Hmm.
well, I don't know. I don't really want
Does
to
anyone
that.
know? Jakara would ask. Does anyone know if were-rats are especially good at breathing underwater?
Mario will shake his head. I mean, it doesn't seem like they would be. Why would they be? Not fish.
Yeah.
Rats are good.
They're rats, not fish.
I mean, wouldn't their
I
fur
don't
get
know.
all like wet and then they'd sink? Nacho says he has no idea.
Ah.
Sounds likely.
Is this an underwater entrance or an
Marty will
underwater
point to the dude
exit?
that, can't you turn into animals? Why don't you just go swim?
I can't turn into fish yet.
You never seen a fish?
Marty
You can-
throws hands up and say, "Fucking useless." No.
Jakara looks in the water to see if there's any fish.
No, I mean, it's just a little creek. At this point, there's no fish. There were
He
small
lifts
fish.
up a rock and looks
You
for like a
you find
salamander or
you
a
find like a
crawfish.
crawfish
Carl,
underneath.
you
it.
are a salamander. Get
Morty-
in there.
What
Morty
if?
with
Yeah,
his,
right?
Morty with his back to the creek, put thumbs over his shoulder and says, "Why don't you just try to light on fire?" Like looking at Corian.
What if we tied a rope to Morty and sent him in, and if he feel like he's gonna drown, he just gives a tug and we pull him out?
Morty
Easy
gives a
go.
no-go hand gesture. No go.
All right.
Morty pulls out his shiny rope and says, "I got a rope, but it wouldn't be for that." And
All
looks at Nacho.
Well, if nobody's gonna go in, we should just go the other way, and you know.
Horvath says, "Quit being babies." And he steps up to the plate.
All right.
Let's go for a swim.
Using an acrobatics.
Morty gestures you first. He puts his clears the way. For
The
whoever-
largest person in the group. All right.
I was gonna say, can I even fit?
Wearing
if
the
I can, I'll
heaviest
try.
armor.
Unequip my shields, my chainmail, my javelin.
Oh, you're unequipping. You're getting naked.
Dude, I'm going for a swim. I'm not gonna bring a shield with me.
You know what's gonna happen?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
You want us to tie a rope around you?
Yeah, let me get a little rope.
All right.
Morty says, "Wrap it up to his rope."
Oh god damn it! I was just about to say that.
Wrap it up.
Are
There
you?
we go.
are
Horvath
you-
looks
are
around at
you
the guys,
definitely-
all just bickering.
With my magic rope.
Do
You
know
were
how to
doing it.
Yeah, with trying to tie up his waist with my magic rope.
I give guidance before. he
I'm
jumps
pretty
in.
sure it only does one thing.
All right, fine. Let's just see if it happens or not. I'll
I-
just
I mean, that's fine if you want to use it like that. I think that's okay.
because Morty would have just tried to use it like practically, but didn't realize that it only serves one purpose. So
It's really for restraining more than anything. But
I don't know that.
Ooh,
I'm
Morty's trying to kill Horvath.
I'm just trying to see if I can use it.
all right, well, you can
away.
try. Not knowing what it does, you can try.
I mean, I've only used it like one or like once, like other time. All right, so you got to do a Horvath. Dex saving throw
To do what? Why? What are we doing?
to resist being restrained
Morty's
From
attacking
the-
you.
from my
From the
rope.
rope?
He's tying you
Oh
up.
God. So you're gonna tie me up before I even go underwater. I'm gonna
Alright.
roll
You're
a flat 10.
you're tied up with my rope.
All right, so now Horvath is
Drakaro?
tied up. This is ridiculous.
Jakaro points and laughs.
I'm sorry, mate, and says, "Wrap it up." Releases you.
Jakaro points and laughs and says, "You weakling."
Morty Morty takes the rope back, and you're
Jeez.
free.
Horvath just face palms at the group's just in. Oh my god.
Not a good start, fellas.
Inconceivable, he says.
Morty's sorry. He's kind of like waddles away, his head down. He didn't mean to do that. he was trying to help.
All right, so let me get this straight. There's a water cave entrance. What's the danger level here, Mr. James?
You don't know.
Let me get a
You
perception
know-
check on it.
Sure.
Basically, the rest of your party doesn't want to do it, so you should take a cue from that.
I'm gonna roll a nat 20 on perception, so I'm gonna find out exactly what the danger is in this cave.
All right, so you kind of like stick your head under the water and look upstream from
Mhm.
there. As far as you can tell, it looks like it opens up a little ways in.
Can I see any light or indications of movement?
No movement, but you think maybe a faint light in the distance,
Oh, jeez.
but you're not sure.
All right.
Go for it.
So Horvath is going to channel divinity, go peerless athlete, get advantage on athletics, and he's gonna go for a swim, dog.
Nice.
There we go.
I'm gonna roll up a 19 on the first.
Oh
I
no.
don't even think I need to use my channel divinity.
Do it
but
anyway. Do it anyway. You said you're doing
yes, I did.
it.
All right, 19 will stick.
All right. So can you? I think that's pretty good.
So that allows me. So the peerless athlete's going to give me, distance on long and high jumps increases by 10. You get the advantage, obviously, and then amount I can carry and shit is doubled. Really, none of that really matters. But it was mainly just for the advantage so that I can make the swim through this successfully.
If
All right.
if you can carry more, you can carry me with you.
That's really good. Well, you're
Get
not the
outta here.
shortest of the group, so
Carry Corian through the water with you.
Get out of here.
maybe
I
a
have
flare
full-
gun.
I give
You're
you-
just
I
mad
give
you
you
can't be a fish.
So essentially, you're like kind of army crawling through these rocks. There's like just enough room for you to get through, with a little like shimmying. But just with your peerless athlete feet, you're just able to just kind of just pull yourself through, and kind of contort yourself in various directions to make it through.
Bulldozer through the rocks.
Sweet.
And you make it through pretty quickly, even though there were a couple areas that were pretty tight. And if you had gone a different direction or moved a different way, you probably would have gotten stuck and had to back up and start again. But you navigate it pretty easily your first go, and you make it to the area that you can see where it starts to open up a little bit. And you go towards the surface, and you are able to find a little bit of air, just enough room for your head to pop out at this point.
That's it.
It was
That's the entirety of the cave. Is just this little air bubble.
yeah, I know. So it was probably about 20 feet long that you just went through.
Okay.
Towards the end of it, you were starting to get a little bit. Well, what's your constitution?
Overall, am I?
Yeah,
It's
just
15.
whatever. It's 13. Okay,
No, it's 15.
15. Towards the end of it, your lungs were just starting to feel it.
Okay.
Like you needed to get up soon for air. But you made it pretty easily, and breathing a little heavy, but not too bad. Your head is now poking out. You can see the cave continues forward, probably another 20 to 30 feet or so, and then it does take a turn to your left, and you do see a little faint light coming from that direction.
Shit, I should have asked this before I went into the cave, considering I rolled the nat 20 on perception, but how far is this swim going to be? So it sounds like it's going to be overall about 60 feet. So we're going to have to roll that. I presume you're going to want me to roll athletics again to get through this next part. Is that right?
The
Or you don't
peerless
have to. I'll
athlete.
stick with the
I got the
19.
hold on, wait. I got the impression that it was 20 feet swim.
He's
That's
done.
where it is now.
The
He's
cave-
done 20 feet
the
so
cave-
far.
Keep
Yeah.
Yeah, is
in
the-
mind that
The rest of the is the rest of the cave water or land?
Um,
uh,
at
Where
at
he
this
is
point,
right now.
at
He
this
said
point,
he
he's
put
still
his
in
gear
the
and shit, too.
water. Yeah, he doesn't have anything on him. At this point, he's still in the water, and he's still kind of like laying prone. So it's really not a swim. He's essentially just still crawling, but he has enough room now that he can pick his head up. So yeah, no more swimming at this point.
Okay.
Having done it once, would it be easier for him to go back?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably, because he kind of knows which way he came the first time through the rocks. Although it's a little bit different on the way back.
could Nacho message
So
him and
Horvath,
ask him
he
how's
turns
it
around
looking?
and yells back to the
Don't
group.
don't yell.
Looks like we're halfway.
Don't yell.
Oh my god.
Wait, why can't I yell?
Because you're
There's
in
a
an
guard
enemy
there.
cave, dude. You're in an
All
enemy.
right, fine.
You're in
It's
an
more of a
enemy.
whisper.
It's too
It's
late. You
more
already
of
did
a
it. You already did it, man.
They know.
All right, fine. Let him know.
You already did it.
All right, let him know. Roll it.
All right. So what are you shouting to the group?
That I'm about halfway, and it's I guess with my perception roll, what would I suggest to the group? Do I think they could? Do I think they could make the same army crawl now that I've done it, or do I not?
You think it would be hard to do
Okay.
for somebody
Right.
that wasn't as athletically gifted as you were.
All right. So at this point, then I'm thinking, like, I mean, tactically, what are we gonna do? We're gonna gain a little bit of an advantage if I go all the way. I'm gonna be split up from the group, so you guys are gonna be on your own.
Hey, this was your dumb idea to go in there on your own with no
It was
equipment.
not
right?
my dumb idea, dude. We were all standing
We all
outside.
said,
the cave.
yeah, we
All
all
right.
said no, and you said I'm going in. So
All right. So
You
you
went
know
in?
what?
So maybe
Horvath doesn't like Dracaro's tone of voice, so he's gonna, he's gonna roll athletics and roll a 15 and keep going.
Wow.
So he gives Dracaro the finger and keeps going through the cave.
So, everybody outside, roll a perception check.
Oh, is Ben killing himself right now? What's the fuck's happening?
Ben's gonna drown. Horvath.
Nacho, nice perception guy.
Yeah.
Nacho.
Not save the day.
Nacho's like on the other end of the rope. He's the closest to the entrance, and all you can hear is like muffled sounds, but it sounds like Horvath's voice. So you think he's at the very least above water, and that's
Yeah.
all you can hear.
Okay.
The rest of the group just maybe hears a little sound, but can't even really make it out to be a voice at this
Morty
point.
looks to Nacho.
Nacho is going to use message cantrip and ask Horvath, how's it looking in there, big guy?
Horvath will respond. Just got the kettle going. About to put on a cup of tea, and it's great. You should join me.
As you're
Obviously.
saying this, Horvath, the light you see ahead of you goes out.
Nice. But I got dark vision.
No, they're hearing you. Is what he's saying.
Don't let him know.
So
The jig is up. The jig is up, my friend. You're about
Let
to be
him go.
captured, and we're gonna be fucked. We're gonna be out one tank.
So okay, so Horvath just told Nacho it's gave him the okay. So can Nacho? Is there something Nacho can do to like sense deception, like his tone or like?
You can roll an insight.
Oh, okay. Quarion, do you mind guiding me?
When did Horvath become so chaotic?
I'll give him a guidance.
Okay.
He's just
Horvath used to be the straight shooter.
What do I roll?
He's
D4
seeking
for...
glory.
Yeah, D4.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, we all have chaotic moments. Like, I can't, naysay it too much.
So 17.
Having traveled with Horvath for a while, you can tell in his tone of voice that he was being sarcastic,
Okay.
but you don't know what that means. You just know that he's
Okay.
being sarcastic for some reason.
Okay, so Nacho huddles up with the rest of the group, and he's like, "Well, fellas, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the best swimmer. Okay."
Or you're not same state
Yeah.
with his armor.
If we might have a plan going here, if somebody else is good at swimming and would like to join Horvath, perhaps
Asthma.
Morty looks to Quarion and says, "Can't you just turn to like a fucking order or something?"
perhaps we could
I've never seen Otter.
attack. Perhaps we could use like attack from two different sides. Like we could have one group
You know
attack.
what? Fuck it. I'm just going for it.
Morty nods. Morty
Aslan
nods and
follows
is like,
Horvath.
Morty nods and is like, "Yeah, that'd be good if we planned it out before and Horde
Yeah.
just fucking jumped in without his fucking armor or weapons." I assume.
Yeah.
Corey's going in after him.
Oh God.
Morty
in
just
case
face palms.
Jacaro,
Morty
follow
immediately
Horvath.
face palms and shakes his head.
Jacaro says,
I'm in
looks
Horvath.
at, Jacaro, after seeing Quarion jump in the water, says, "I'll go back to the main entrance," and heads the other way.
Yeah, Morty throws his hands up and starts following Jacaro.
Is there a rope tied around Horvath that I can like follow, or am I just going blind?
I
there
think
is a rope still
Oh,
trapped.
We
Alright,
will. We
Yeah.
could
it's
maybe
not my magic rope.
tie
BTW,
it.
not my magic rope.
Is
Yeah,
there like?
lame ass non-magic rope?
Is there like a? Oh, we don't want to tie it to a tree and then like.
Yeah, just do that before we leave, and then just leave him. Let's go.
Because Jacaro left.
So all right.
went
So
back to the
we'll
main
inform Quarion while he's still here that the plan at the moment is going to be an attack from two different sides, and
Yeah.
I will message. Hopefully you guys.
try to bring his shield for him.
Now,
because
yeah.
you got a naked orc.
Yeah,
in there,
at the
bro.
least
Yeah.
a shield. 'Cause it doesn't have
You
anything.
guys-
I guess I'll-
you-
me and my two. I have my two summons with me too, so we grab all of Horvath's crap.
Yeah.
What are your summon like extinguishing the fucking water? It's made of fire.
It's magic fire, dude.
You guys might end up being a distraction.
It's just
for
like a
us
match
at
going in the fire, just like
entrance.
or going in the
But-
warts. As soon as it hits.
Yes. If there's any
Well,
gods you believe
well,
in,
then
I
once I get to the other
suggest
side, I'll fight.
saying a prayer.
So Quarion's
Well,
going.
as far as we know, everything's fine.
I mean,
Well,
Nacho
we
is
heard
a
him
little
the
bit-
other day,
yeah.
he's back, so we know he's okay. He's being stubborn and won't come back.
I'm
Horvath,
gonna go meet him at the front.
Horvath, you feel tugging on the rope around your waist. During all of this, because you guys were you tying off the other end? Is that right?
Yeah, we were
No,
tying off the other end.
I was
If we were
using it
leaving
to go to Horvath.
because it didn't
Yeah,
seem
I
like
think
was coming back.
Quarion was
Oh,
using
okay, yeah. Quarion's using it.
Yeah.
So he feels
to,
that.
like, follow it. Yeah.
Horvath goes back. Horvath armory crawls out of the cave,
Whoa!
looks directly into Morty's eyes, and can tell that he's been shit talking him the whole fucking time. And
Whoa.
reminds him that even if he's speaking, with the group, I can still hear you, dickhead.
You can't. You're
Can we get
you're
some
in
rolls?
a cave.
Cannot.
You're in a cave underwater. You're like far away. There's several feet of fucking rock between the two of us. You can't hear anything I'm saying.
Can we get some rolls for this?
Corian's still
All
on.
right, you win.
You
Get
wouldn't-
back in the cave.
your
Jacaro
point?
turns back
You're
and yells at him.
ambush Horvath.
Back in the cave.
I'm not the one named in a cave right now in enemy territory.
All
So
right.
you're
Horvath puts back on his gear, and just
You
gonna
look
hang
inside
out.
the
He's
cave.
gonna post up. You're gonna lean up against a tree.
You don't have
everyone
to-
else is too
you don't
pussy
have
to
to
go
gear.
into the cave.
We don't
I
want to
think
go in the
you're- I
back. We
think
wanted,
you're
we
gearing
wanted
the
to go
cave
in the
with
front as a group. We didn't want to strip down naked and go in the back, okay? That was not the plan.
Look, Nacho's athletics is -3. He is not swimming.
Yeah, I don't want to try that. I don't want to take off my armor from anything. Or he doesn't like water, okay?
Yeah, dwarves aren't big fans of water.
Alright, guys. We need to hit the reset
Oh,
button.
let's go in the front then.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
just
you-
get back to what we were doing. Quarian's crawling through the fucking cave, and us three are
That's-
going to the front.
That's
Like,
true. Aquarian was like on his way through before
Yeah.
Horvath
Yeah,
said
we
to
can
come
pull him
back.
out.
So.
Maybe we can pull him out.
Stick to your fucking guns.
I
This is
well,
gonna
all
be a
right.
shit show. And it's
I
gonna be
mean,
great.
I'm gonna berate them if they come out of that cave scared, like coming up our tail.
You
I-
wanted this, okay? That's all I can say.
Who are you talking to?
You're the one who went there naked.
Dude, I was okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, good. Then keep going. Let us know what's in there.
All right. So
All right.
we're going. Let's go to the
What if
entrance.
I
for it.
could? I'm already out.
Make up your mind.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
no.
give a
We,
shit anymore.
Somebody
We
pull
need-
Corian out, Horvath says.
well, I mean, if it played out the way you guys said it, then you would have like met Quarion halfway down.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay.
So what would you have said to him?
So Quarion is
Okay,
halfway
it's funny
through
seeing you here.
underwater.
Yeah, you're underwater.
I'm just confused, standing
Quir-
underwater.
Quarian's
Nowhere to
following
go.
the rope, and then all of a sudden, the rope no longer has any tautness to it as it starts coming back towards him as he's pulling on it.
You guys do the Spider-Man meme.
And
Pulling
then
each other.
a second later, you see a Horvath round one of the rocks. You guys are face to face underneath the water. Quarion, roll an athletics check with
Horvath,
disadvantage.
you're
You
gonna
guys are
get
gonna fucking
go.
drown now.
So a 10.
Oh, that's better than what you think.
All right, so thankfully you weren't too far in, but you start to. Well, I guess it's up to you. What do you just? Are you gonna back out, or are you gonna try to signal to Horvath to keep going?
I guess I'm gonna back out because I don't know why Horvath is leaving.
Okay.
It looks like a bad situation if he's coming backwards.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so you start backing out. You get caught at one point. Roll another. Roll in either athletics or acrobatics check.
A 10.
10. After about like 30 seconds of repositioning yourself, you're able to kind of get back in the right direction and start heading out. What's your constitution?
13.
Okay. So you make it out just in time.
Okay.
And you're breathing really heavily right now.
Goddamn orc! I throw a flame ball off the back of Horvath's head.
Horvath, roll your
Back-
athletics check with advantage.
I could probably swim's okay too, but with like I'd have to take off my arm as well. I don't want to do that. Just 5?
Horvath, you make it back out. Pretty uneventfully, other than you have to stop for 30 seconds or so and wait for Quarion to get unstuck.
Dude, Horvath's a
Got it.
fucking lad. He's a stallion.
you get out to the other side, and this time your lungs are burning even a little bit more because you had to wait. But you make it out to the other side. All right, now you guys are all outside of the.
So Drakaro holds his hands up in the air, looking at the two that just came out of the ladder, like, what's going on?
After seeing this +5 and Horvath without his armor, Morty has a newfound respect for Horvath. He is a Chad in all respects.
Started getting dark. Figured music was playing, so I decided to turn it around. That and the old tugging on my rope, didn't help.
So you see the rope tied to a tree with a set of tracks leading towards the entrance.
All right, Drakaro will lead the way, disappointed in Horvath's attempt to help the group go to the entrance of the cave.
It was a good effort. It was a good effort.
All right,
You
Horvath,
gotta tell Horvath that. I mean, you can't just say it's a good effort in your head.
Well, then catch up to the group.
are you gonna wait for Horvath to put his armor back on?
Horvath equips his armor.
Does it take that long?
Takes like 5 minutes.
Takes him forever.
It's like
He's so
5
slow.
5 minutes or something like
Quarion
that.
can be his
Medium
steward
armor.
You Stuart.
or whatever is like
Yeah,
his boy.
Quarion is
What's that called?
Orion's like tying his boots for him.
yeah.
There's a word
Steward.
for it. Something different. What's the word? Is it Stuart? Something.
The guy who is from Game of Thrones who would help the tall lady.
Yes.
Page.
A pod.
Page.
Podrick. Yeah.
Podrick.
Squire.
Squire,
that's
that's
what I was
it.
thinking of,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
exactly what I'm thinking. It's basically like intern, but for our night.
Yeah.
I want to throw some fireballs at people.
All right.
All right, so you guys head back to the entrance after
Shut
Horvath
up.
puts his armor back on.
Just throw some fireballs. You don't have fireball yet.
I have flame ball.
Dude, just wait till we get fireball. It's coming.
I don't think I get fireball.
I do.
All right, so you guys are back at the entrance.
I throw a flame ball into the entrance. See if there's a
Oh
trap.
no.
No. Oh my
Quarion
god.
says
We
sarcastically.
just got out of a sticky
Nice.
situation.
Good joke, Quarion.
I'm seeing if there's a trap, I'm just trying to be careful.
Was that retcons? Didn't happen.
No, I totally threw a flame ball into the entrance.
Chaotic for 5 minutes. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Marty wouldn't stop him.
Not
I
like
I don't think I
super
could stop him
hard, but,
anyway, so.
I threw it in just like a little bit just to see if there's anything right at the entrance. And
Just
he's
turn
Alright.
my head and be like, what the fuck are you doing, mate?
checking for traps.
We got a new map
Nacho.
up.
Nacho motions for Quarion to lead the way.
After seeing that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So like
This is bad. Everything's black.
Mhm.
I'm already scared. Preemptive scared.
All right, so you guys are all here at your entrance.
Sure. You guys want to know something? That's my name. Canon.
Mortgren.
I think I actually read that.
So I'm Morty for short.
I was creeping on everybody's character sheets in preparation this time.
Mortran T. So Morty for short. It all makes sense.
All right, so it's cut off a little bit by the fog of war, but the first stretch is the open cavern, and then when you get to the gray squares, that's the part where it narrows down to, like a crawl space essentially.
Was this where we'd be walking?
No, the light.
I think that's a
oh,
wall.
Oh, so
Light gray.
This
right there,
here is
yeah.
the bath. This is like the top wall. This is the bottom wall.
Morty would go to the entrance and then gesture forward for his half-orc comrade, who is a fucking Chad.
Always lead with the half orc.
Well, I mean, especially after seeing him unsheath his armor for the first time, Morty is very impressed with his huge muscles and strong build.
All right, so are you guys gonna head in?
Yeah.
Heading in.
Oh yeah.
All right, who's
Well,
going?
well, first Morty would first peer in around the corner before we do that, just to check for immediate trips.
Like around into the cavern, you mean?
Yes, around this corner.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, you don't see anything other than up until where it narrows down.
Okay.
But there's nothing. There's nothing there.
Okay. Morty would say, "Looks clear, fellas." It would enter.
You was crawling in.
Oh, we have to crawl.
You'd have to crawl to get through the gray part.
Okay.
The gray part just indicates that it's like narrowed to a point where you'd have to crawl to get through.
Are we traveling by size?
Morty will Morty will look
Smallest
at Quarian and
big.
said, "Maybe send one of the dogs forward through this sketchy part, and then we'll follow."
Yeah, I think Flareon probably be able to get through without like any reduction to speed or anything like that.
What do you think, Quarian?
Yeah, let's do that. Send Flareon in.
All right, Morty will wait for the dog to pass. Then
Flareon could also teleport anybody out who, if there is
oh,
trouble.
true. Wow. DM help clap.
Yeah, Flareon I always forget that Flareon can teleport people.
Yeah, forget
Yeah,
that.
you gotta use that. It's like it's one of the coolest things that Flareon
You
does.
have like one of the coolest abilities between all of us. You should remember that more.
So yeah, I guess Flareon goes with Morty, because Morty's already heading that
Morty wants to wait for Aaron to go first.
way.
He'll follow though, if everything's clear.
All right, so I can't remember how you communicate with Flareon. Can she communicate to you in any way?
I think just like basic verbal commands.
Okay,
Like-
so
like
like
an
she
actual
couldn't
dog.
like you couldn't find out anything about the interior from her.
I think Nacho can message her, but she can't like speak.
Right.
Yeah, I don't speak Pokemon.
I'll just I was just wondering if I'd clear the fog of war, but I won't until somebody in the group actually gets in there. Is Morty going in second after Flareon?
Nacho pushes Morty aside.
Yeah, I will once it seems like it's clear.
You do not
So I
hear
guess
Flareon
Flareon's just-
cry out in pain or anything like that. If that helps.
So it'd just be like traps or anything. Yeah.
All right,
So
Morty
you-
proceeds through to the other side then.
So you crawl through it. It's probably about like 20 feet or so, and you get to the other side, and it opens up, and you can now stand yet again.
Morty shouts back, "All clear, boys!"
Okay. Nacho will follow.
So it opens up, and this room there's a little bit of debris, but it doesn't look like it's been used for a while. You notice that on the debris there is, as you can see in the picture, lots of webbing,
Fucking spiders.
and then there's a path that heads to the left and a path that heads to the right. Both paths though have, so the red indicates like a 30-foot length of just a deep chasm, and on either side is a post, a wooden post driven into the ground. So this one's the northern one. There's a rope hanging from the post on your side of the cavern. And on the southern one, there's a rope hanging from the post on the far side of the chasm.
Because I got a question for you.
Yep.
What type of enemy are are spiders considered?
I think it, for the most part, I think they're all considered beasts.
So something like divine sense wouldn't help this situation for us to detect their presence.
Unless they're
Nah.
like onyx spiders.
Or a holy spider.
Or fiendy
Okay.
What about
spiders.
that? What about
Fiendish
that?
spider.
That space
way-
spider that could like
Either way,
teleport.
Morty would suggest for Horvath to perhaps do a little radar scan and see if perhaps there's some evil in this area. Because
Or
Just-
will concur.
out of character, also
Drakara wants to look.
maybe the orb, maybe the orb that Quern has in his pocket or the book will set it off anyway. That's more what Morty's concerned of.
Drakaro
Out of
during
character.
this too is gonna walk up to the table and look around the room for any trinkety item. I don't know. Any cool items like either
Loot.
loot or trinkets. Might like weapons
Drakara.
that might be around. He'd be looking for stuff.
Carl's really cool in Morty's book right now. You gave him that push. Morty will never forget.
You don't really find anything interesting to you. There's essentially just like old cups that just look like they've been sitting there a long time. That's about it. Just simple like eating utensils, and that's it. And
Drakaro
there's
picks up one of the mugs and kind of just tosses it back onto the table or onto the floor. Just like, not cool. Nothing cool here.
there's a
Morty
rack
picks up
with a
the mug.
couple like
But before that happens, Morty picks up the mug and says, "Hey fellas, you guys want to taste?" And pulls his keg down on the table, to the nearest surface. And is my done yet?
what's that?
I don't know
Is
if now's
my-
the
is-
time.
Is my brew done yet?
Morty.
Yes.
Read the room, buddy.
I just want to know if it's done.
Dungeon.
I want to glass if it is.
It's been. Let's see. It's only been about like a week since you first made it, so not done yet.
All right.
Takes
What do
about
you
2 weeks. So
Takes 2 weeks. Okay.
Not yet, Morty.
All right. Morty looks disappointed. Takes a sip. He's like, oh, not yet. And there's like, oh, sorry. And just goes, let's go.
it's pretty good.
All right,
It's
how
just not like alcoholic yet. It
Yeah.
takes time.
He perks up and still like, well, it's close. Not it though.
Flavor's good. It's just flat and
So,
non-alcoholic.
is this setup presumably you said the wooden stake with like a rope tied to it?
Yeah.
Would this presumably be like a, what would that be called? Like a zip line? Like it's broken obviously, but what would I think? Like grab on and swing across? Like what would be the
posts are only like
presumed thing?
yeah, the posts are only like a foot and a half, 2 feet high
Mhm.
that the ropes are tied to. They're pretty sturdy posts though.
Did you say it's broken?
Well, like the
No,
rope-
there's a
it's
rope
just not
hanging.
tied, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
To the other side. Yeah.
So the northern one, the rope is tied to the post on your side, and then the southern one, the
Yeah.
rope is not tied on your side.
So Drakara would call over Morty or signal over to Morty to come over to him.
Boy, what up, lad?
Morty, check this out. What do you think? Do you think we could use your magical wrap it up rope and like have it go attach itself to the post on the other side and maybe make like a connect these two posts with the magical rope and the rope that's here?
Morty shakes his head and says, I mean, I thought maybe the rope could help in some sort of ways like that, but it seems pretty one-dimensional. He says that's okay, but yeah, it can't seem to help like that. He'll say it's too bad I don't seem to know the mending cantrip. He'll hype up.
Well,
on
that's
it,
why I
but-
asked about the broken thing. I didn't sound like something wasn't broken.
Get a better. Oh,
you
Dracaro's
guys
gonna-
want to investigate the ropes?
Yeah,
Alright.
definitely.
So you go to the one that you can reach. So the one on the northern side. You pull it up, and you pull it up from the chasm, and you get to the end of it, and the far end is tied into a loop, and it seems to be intact. It's a pretty thick rope, pretty durable. And if you had to guess, it probably would reach the far end.
Dracaro takes the lassoed side, the loop side. He. Ooh,
None of us can fly or anything.
I got it. I got it. He attaches it to an arrow and tries to shoot across and hit the post to the other side.
All right.
What the fuck will that do?
I don't know, but I'm gonna do it.
All
It'll do
right.
something.
So roll for me an attack roll.
24.
It's pretty good.
All right. And then roll for me just like a straight strength check.
Easy. 15.
All right. So you're able to fire the rope, and you hit the post on the far side squarely. And you feel like you drove it in pretty well into the wood.
Damn.
Uh,
Looks
so
with
then-
amazement.
Then also, Dracar would grab then the rope and pull on it as hard as he could, like to try to dislodge his own arrow that he just tried to do.
Okay. Roll.
See how sturdy it is.
Well, insight.
Another strength, like a
That's,
strong.
yeah. Roll.
This is going
roll.
on. More is leaning on his
Alright.
hammer,
14.
Like,
So I
he
just
has
want
the-
to
he
just
has
pull
heavy
on
hand
it
on
as
the
hard as I
ground.
can.
heavy hand on the ground, and the like the part you grab right up and just leaning on it while watching.
So yeah, it feels pretty sturdy. It doesn't pull out when you do that.
All right. He goes, "All right, boys."
More to get you the old
Uh,
nodders. He's, holy shit! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Look,
How
li-
wait?
lifts
And
the-
so, how
So
long
that's
do we?
your-
How long is this stretch?
The red.
Yeah. The chasm.
Um,
Yeah.
It's like 30
Yeah.
feet, right?
it's about
Maybe
30 feet across.
30 feet.
25, 30 feet. Yeah.
So Jacaro turns around, looks at the group, shows him his handiwork that he just created, and says, "Who's up for shimmying across?"
Morty looks at the group and says, "It's actually pretty strong. I watched him set it up, the whole thing."
And then he looks down. Jacaro looks down the chasm and to see if he can see how deep or how dangerous or how scary it looks.
Corian drops a flame ball down the chasm.
There you go.
Morty shakes his head. Always wants to light everything on fire.
For light.
What's the distance on flame ball?
Probably.
Let's see. 30 feet.
Okay. So the flame ball goes down 30 feet into the chasm. And then it just, what does it do? Just go away, or is it like?
It just says you can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of you.
Okay. So it kind of fizzles out as it reaches the 30 feet mark, but you could see the bottom of the chasm. Probably hard to tell because it was, over in just a second, but probably another 10 to 20 feet beyond that. You had to
Morty
guess.
picks up a pebble and says, "Try this." and casts light pebble and throws it down.
Okay. Yeah. Gauging it, so the pebble hits the ground. You see, it's just natural stone at the bottom, and yeah, you're estimating it to be somewhere around 50, maybe feet.
Morty removes
Oh.
or
50 foot.
summons his spell and says, "Yeah, probably don't want to fall down that." And then looks at Jakaro, but fall across the rope. And grab, like, touch his shoulder, just be careful, friend. Cast guidance for whatever role he's about to do.
Yeah. You know what? Dracaro's gonna try to go across the rope, be a leader, and he's
Alright.
just gonna grab on, and
Hey, what is this, like a tightrope situation?
yeah, no, I'm
I
thinking I'm
think
gonna
there's-
hang. I'm gonna
It
hang.
seems like there's
from it.
two secure ropes going across, so I think we're okay. It's gonna be tough, but I think we'll.
Yeah, I think it's either like you hang from it and just kind of monkey
Yeah, give me-
bar across a rope, or maybe use my leg. I want to use my legs too,
Well,
kinda
it seemed like
arms.
part of the
Yeah,
bridge
like
was still
the
intact.
army thing. Yeah.
No, I think there's no bridge. I think it's just a rope, Morty.
Yeah, it's just a rope.
Like I think it
Oh,
is
so-
like a tightrope action, but I think I'm gonna crawl across it, not stand on it.
I
Like,
I
I
would
think it-
say
No way,
it's
Mending could
tightropey.
fix. No way, Mending could fix the bridge. Bridge,
I don't
I
think
assume
there's
is
a bridge.
no, they're just two posts.
okay. No bridge.
There's one
Yeah, I
post
don't
on
think
one
there's
end
a
and one
bridge.
post on the other.
Right,
It's not even
I'm
two.
wondering. Yeah, are were rats are they literally crawling across it like rats would? Anyway, no, Dracaro's
Possibly.
gonna shimmy across it.
I thought you sent another rope with your shot, so you made like 2 ropes.
No, I tied the end of the rope that wasn't attached to our
So
side.
you
to
made
my
this single thing. There's
Yes,
only
I
one.
made a single rope.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Okay. All right.
All right, so I'd say if you're gonna do like the army, like hang underneath and use your legs, sort of shimmy, it would be like an athletics check. If you want to tightrope it, it would be like an acrobatics check.
I'm going athletics, baby.
Oh, I gave you guidance.
Is that plus a D4?
D4, yeah.
What'd I get? A 9. One.
Oh no. That'll be enough though. Oh my god.
Cars gonna fall.
Jakaro wants to use his lucky rune charge.
All right.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
So you first go to climb onto the rope, and your legs just don't connect, and you fall down, and you're just dangling from your arms.
Touches the rock.
you just whisper a prayer to your rock, and you just heave your legs up over the rope and regain your
And his tail.
yeah, and wrap your tail around it, and then you just fly across the the chasm.
Fucking lizard man.
And so Jakaro will stand up on the other side and cheer with his hands above his head. Give a little fist pump to the group. I made it!
He waves and says, "That looked really hard."
Who's next? Who's coming with me?
Nacho will tightrope across.
Oh my god. That's
Everybody
Someone
gonna
tap him on his
Yeah, I was
shoulder.
gonna say, everybody gonna
Oh,
guide him.
yeah. Morty taps.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you guys keep rolling real low.
Morty, you're definitely gonna have to give me guidance. Because my guy's not super
Oh my god.
athletic.
No! Oh, the custom was a 1. I thought that was his roll.
No, it's a 10. It's 11.
Yeah, okay.
Nacho,
Oh no.
roll a
Save.
roll a dexterity saving. Yeah.
God.
Grab the rope.
No.
And then roll A
Does he get the
D4.
D4 on that?
No, none of that, because he already used it on the
Jeez.
So I
crossing.
roll a d4.
No. You do.
Yeah, you
This is
roll a
for
D4.
something else though.
All right, so you are able to catch yourself, but you take 1 damage. As you like, you're falling down and you just like throw your arm over the rope and it like catches you under the armpit and just
That's not bad.
like it wrenches your shoulder. But you're able to hang on. You were most of the way across by the time that happens. So you make it to the end and Drakaro pulls you up.
Or looks concerned. And says, Quarion, one of us has to stay here. You better go.
Yeah, Morty, guide
no.
me.
Fuck.
Guide me.
God damn it.
Guide me, Morty.
What about the Pokemon? How are they gonna get across?
They can
Flareon.
oh no! Flareon can teleport people. Can Flareon not like teleport everyone across?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Flareon can
I'll say,
teleport.
more to say, how about you let me go then, friends? You teleport
Well,
across.
Flareon can only teleport 15 feet though.
Yeah, that's good. That's good enough.
Is
Let
that
me
long,
go first
is that
then.
long enough?
No, here's what you do: is you have them go with you, and if you do fall, you hope you're within 15 feet, and have them teleport you the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Flareon's gonna ride on my shoulder.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm, gonna,
yeah.
I'm gonna go across.
I like that.
That's the
Let Morty
move,
go
yeah.
first though, because you have
Oh,
that.
fuck you.
That's a
Fuck
good
you.
move.
I'm going first. Give me
Let
guidance.
Morty go first. Give me guidance.
No.
Come on.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
guidance lasts a minute.
Horvath still having his peerless.
guide-
Fine. We can do it. All right, we
You
can
have
both
you
have
have
it then.
+3 to your athletics. I have plus nothing.
You guide each other and then go.
All right, fine. But it's within a minute, so I go after you.
You
So
guys
both
are
have
like bickering, and Horvath just kind of walks by you guys and just like
it just goes.
crawls across it like super fast.
No big thing. Makes it to the other side.
All right,
Yeah.
you go first then.
I'm
Give me
across.
guidance though. We have guidance, okay?
I'm already across.
We have double guidance. We
Good
guide
easy.
each other.
It was so easy. You
Yeah,
look at
it's
nachos.
He's like, you guys got
Yeah.
this. Don't worry about
And a
it.
16.
All right.
And then just for show, I flare and teleport me the last 10 feet.
13.
All right. The rest of you guys make it across. Quarion, your summoned spirit.
The Arcanine, yeah. He goes too.
Yep.
So would he roll the same check?
I think he would have to roll a dexterity check because he can't hang from the bottom of it.
True. Let's
So,
see. So his dex is 11. So would I just roll a dex saving throw?
Yeah, it would just be like
regular deck.
it'd just be your dex.
Oh.
They'd be the same thing in this case. So yeah, just roll dexterity.
6.
Yeah, guidance, right? For that for his creature.
So he tries to hop up on the rope and like just can't figure out how to do it with all 4 paws and just kind of like falls off, but like he's still at the beginning, so he just kind of hops back off.
Have him watch and bark if he sees anything coming.
No, fuck that.
We gotta leave him behind, or you gotta have
You
Flareon
should have
teleport
teleported him, bro.
Yeah, can flare and teleport him? Do a double teleport? Like teleport halfway, teleport again.
Quarion
Right.
travels back in time to make a different decision.
It happens a lot.
Yeah, he teleports back.
Now, if we gotta figure out how to get him across, or he's gotta leave him. What can you do?
Or maybe if Arcanine can get like halfway there, flare can teleport him the rest of the way.
Can't stand on the rope.
Yeah, you can.
How about what do we got for shit? What do we got?
Somebody like
I was gonna say like tie him to the rope and like
Could
swing him.
somebody go back and just like
I know.
Put them on their back.
Yeah, does someone
Yeah,
have high enough
not going back.
athletics or acrobatics?
I mean, Horvat's kind of a baller. He could probably pull it off.
Yeah,
And he has double the carry weight.
it's
Throw 'em
true.
back.
Yeah, it, yeah,
I'm
it wouldn't.
gonna
It
carry
You
wouldn't.
do have advantage on checks and shit right now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarian has to ask Horvath to
Uh,
go back and get
Horvath.
it.
I give you
Oh.
guidance. I give you
Horvath,
guidance in case
Go
you
save
need
my
it.
puppy.
I need so.
Horvat,
I have
Horvat.
advantage on athletics checks,
And-
so
All right, Horvat just flies across back, just like sighing to himself. But Quarian was the only one willing to follow him into the stream, so he's
True.
gonna do him a solid. So he grabs the wolf.
Morty's so impressed with Horvath right now.
Yeah. All right, roll the crest back again with the wolf. And you still have advantage.
Drakaro rolls his eyes. Show off.
Oh, he's fine.
Nothing below 20. All right. So he just kind of tucks the wolf under one arm, and then just shimmies across with one arm in his legs,
Morty's jaw drops and he's like, "What a fucking Chad."
kind of
Keeps
like
his eyes closed the whole time.
Donkey Kong carrying the princess.
It's like effortless.
Yeah.
Thanks, Horvath. You saved my puppy.
All right.
Horvath gives Quarion back his dog.
All right. So you are over here now.
Why is there two dogs?
double Arcanines.
Quarion accidentally generated him under the fog of war when he was at the beginning. All right, who's leading the way?
Morty, before turning the corner, would scan with his dwarfish eyes for traps.
All right. Roll a perception check.
Why am I also is low for situations like this?
As you kind of pop your head around the corner and look into the room, you don't notice any traps. And you don't really see anything.
Morty looks to the group and says, "Looks good to me, boys."
It looks similar to the first room you came into, so there's more of that webbing. Not as much in this room. And a little bit of debris, but again, really not a whole lot.
Yeah, Morty would say that and then signal to go forward to the left.
Well, if Morty says it's okay, then it must be good.
Must be good.
All right. So everybody roll a perception check as you walk.
Oh, here we
into the
go.
room.
And it begins.
18.
And I get a 20 on this one, though. for
On
some
this
reason.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like mine aren't showing up.
I didn't see Horvath.
Horvath was a 6.
6. Okay. So 18 for Quarion.
Yep.
So Morty and Quarion, or Morty says, yeah, everything's all clear. Everybody starts rounding the corner into the room. And as you round the corner, Quarion and Morty, like a faint shimmer in the center of the room catches your eye.
It's like here.
And yeah.
Or the anvil. No, keep going.
That's what we just see this.
Ah!
I get started when I cast Firebolt.
Ah.
No.
So
So you recognize the shimmer as a symmetric cube.
oh jeez.
And everybody roll for initiative.
The Tesseract.
Oh, I should say, yes, it's a 5 foot by a 5 foot cube.
Whoa.
By a 5 foot.
Oh no.
That's the definition of a cube.
Other
Everybody's rolling
color is
low
it?
besides
I got
Chikaro.
All right, Chikaro's 19.
And Arcanine is hanging out with Horvath because he was grateful for him helping him across.
Horvath gives Arcanine a pat on the head.
Oh, I just figured out how to like go backwards in this stupid thing. Querion's a 10 as well. All right. All right, so you guys, there is a 5 foot by 5 foot shimmering cube. At this point, only Morty and Querion are aware of it.
I get startled and I cast Firebolt at it.
Morty.
Let's see.
If we're not in combat, yeah, Morty would cast Bless.
So yeah, so everybody sees Querion just
Ah, shit.
fire a firebolt into the center of the room, which actually so far is pretty much just true to character. So whether or not you know if there's anything there,
Boom.
Querion roll to hit.
17.
That'll hit.
Ah, got him. Ah, 2 damage.
So as you guys see this, the firebolt hits a seemingly transparent wall in the center of the room, and it just kind of bursts into a quick flame, and then you see the wall just kind of like jiggle in response. And it is Morty's turn.
Morty cast Bless.
Wait, can I use my bonus action?
Oh yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna have Flareon also attack it.
Yeah.
7 to hit. Aw.
That will hit.
Ooh.
I mean, it's just a giant cube.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh.
So 1d6 plus 2.
So has Morty actually used Bless yet?
So 7 damage.
Morty dies Bless.
So 7 plus the 2 you already did, so we're at 9. Okay.
Oh, and then there's Arcanine.
And then Arcanine.
Arcanine runs into the cube. Up close and personal. I knew summoning these guys at a time would be a good idea. So let's see. Plus 5. And 1d8 plus 4 for damage. Okay. So 18 to hit.
Yep.
7 damage.
Seven damage.
Yep.
So 16 total. All right, and it is Morty's turn now. Unless you want to
He
move,
uses-
you can move yourself.
Morty uses his cantrip. Sacred Flame. 15 dex save.
You don't want to bless?
No.
What was the dex save?
15.
It doesn't matter. He has a -4 on dex. All right, that
Okay.
hits.
He takes 4 damage.
All right. It is the Ooze's turn. The gelatinous cube's turn. So it's going to move 15 feet towards you. And it's going to move directly onto Arcanine. Arcanine needs to roll a DC 12 dexterity save.
So how do I do that for him?
He's about to be swallowed by this cube.
Just roll a d20.
D20. Rolled a nat 1. Arcanine's dead.
Arcanine is engulfed, so the cube just takes Arcanine inside of it.
Oh no!
He is restrained. He cannot breathe. And he takes 13 damage, acid damage.
Oh
my
jeez.
god.
Oh jeez.
At least it's the summoned unit and not one of us.
So it's 5 feet.
Yeah, I could just summon him again.
Do the
if I need
surprise
to.
people know what's going on?
You guys see it now.
Oh, dude, it just got swallowed
Well,
by
I'm
this
just
cube.
making sure my reaction is, because I'm gonna look at
And
Morty and I'm gonna
then-
be like, I thought, what the hell?
It moves here, so it's now in between Nacho and
Oh,
Morty.
jeez.
And Arcanine is still inside of it.
Oh no.
And then it's going to attack Morty.
Oh, fuck me.
So that, like, a little pseudopod just comes out from one side of it, and I assume a 22 hits.
Morty will cast Warning Flare.
All right. I assume a 22 hits.
Yeah.
Sorry, I rolled 2 18s in a row. Let me switch the dice. All right, so the pseudopod comes out and hits you for 8 acid damage,
Owie.
and that is the end of the cube's turn. We are now at the
I feel like Horvath didn't get a turn.
you,
That was
you
a
did-
surprise
well,
round.
So yeah, your turn, your number is the same as Quarion. So we actually kind of started at the end of the first round. We started with Quarion, and now we're going
Okay.
back to the top. So it's Dracaro's turn.
Dracaro's going to take a step back. He is going to cast Hunter's Mark, and he is going to shoot his bow.
I got bonus damage for that round. Clap.
So 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Oh man. 5 plus 9. So 14.
All right.
Dang.
So the arrow.
Is that like your Hunter's Mark and stuff? What is all that extra damage?
Yeah, it was Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer. I get a D8 because he's been damaged before.
So the arrow does go through it completely. You see it exiting the other side, and it's like it hits the far wall, and it's like smoking faintly as it falls to the ground. But the ooze just like shudder and kind of like it seems like it was effective.
Be funny if
The,
you had
the
Arcanine
arrow
too.
the arrow seems
know.
damaged as well.
I was thinking that at first. I was like,
Don't hit the
damage.
dog.
Yeah, because he's engulfed in the cube.
Yeah. Shot for the
Hilarious.
corner.
So then at this point, you hear a screech from above you. And Dracaro, you look up, and a stalactite on the ceiling of the cave starts moving. And it just
Okay.
drops straight down onto you.
Oh no.
Onto me?
Onto you. With an open mouth.
Oh,
Uh,
That's no stalactite.
I assume an 8 will miss.
Yeah.
Same thing happens on Horvath. So the stalactite moves and it turns into this like worm-like creature with like
Oh,
a
no.
fanged mouth and a single
Ouch.
eye, and it drops off the ceiling.
Yeah, attack by all sorts of creepy crawlies.
That one rolled a nat 1.
Drakara would like barrel roll out
Yeah.
of its way. Whoa.
So it falls
Watch
to the
out from above,
ground
boys.
and just
Yeah,
like
I would yell out to the group.
clangs to the ground. And it actually takes damage for missing. So.
Oh,
Nice.
sick.
Horvat's so fucking strong.
Just intimidates the damage into it.
He just scares the fuck out of him and it starts taking damage.
So that one took 3 damage, and then the one that missed Horvath took 7 damage.
7.
Nacho's turn.
Alright. Is this cube? So cube's still alive. Is it engaged with anybody? I mean, it's got that arcanine swallow.
Yeah, it's
right?
engaged. Yeah,
It's
I guess
attacking me.
technically
Okay.
that counts too, I suppose, but it's also on Morty.
So we'll try a little sneak attack here with the
Alright.
with Cheetos.
Save my dog.
And you know,
Save him, Nacho. Lord Kensington.
Don't hit him.
jeez.
You're my only hope.
I don't know.
That's not gonna hit. Oh yeah, maybe it will. Is a 6 hit?
6 will hit.
Oh jeez.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wow.
This one will finish your attack here.
Where's the bed, Nacho?
Well, it'll and
That's
then,
like the lowest that any of you guys could roll, pretty much. So
Okay.
I think you guys are pretty much gonna hit every single time.
Nice. All right. And then bonus action disengage.
Yep.
And, yeah. So, boom. I'll go over here.
It's Nacho's so cool.
Well, you know.
See. Put those other things in.
Oh no.
Those are just the things that dropped. Horvath. Horvath and Quarion, you guys can decide who wants to go first.
So are they like on the ground now, or they like retract back up to where they started? Those
They're on the
things?
ground now next to you.
They're on the ground. Okay.
Is Horvath, let me go first, because I'm gonna nuke this fucking cube.
Nuke it, nuke it.
Alright, so does Arcanine do like a saving throw or something to try to get out of this?
Yes. It would take Arcanine's action to roll another saving throw.
I don't know, is it dexterity?
It is strength to get out.
Ooh, he has a +4 to strength. So 12.
Not bad.
Arcanine gets out.
Nice.
Yeah.
You see him like doggy paddle to the edge of the cube and just like
Jump out.
break his way out of the wall.
Dog is free.
Do the doggy shake. Alright, and I am gonna cast Scorching Ray on the cube.
All right.
So that's a 20, a 24, and a 23 to hit.
Damn.
All right. You only need a 6, but you got it.
That's 3 hits. So let's see for damage. So that's
3 of those, yeah.
a 7, a 5, and a 9.
7, 5, 9.
21.
So you see the cube is starting to like smoke or like steam in the places where you hit it with the flames.
Oh, now it's Flarion's turn. 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
And then 1d6 plus 2. 3 damage.
All right. Horvath. Or well, any movement you want to do, you can move Quarion. Well, I guess Quarion, you're like next to it, so if you moved, you would get attacked.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hide behind Flareon.
All right.
All right. Horvath will drive his sword into the not so rock-like, kind of rock-like stalagmite that's a worm on the ground next to him.
Yep. I feel like I didn't do a good job describing it. If you want to look at what it is, it's called a piercer.
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 All right, 17. Does that hit?
17 hits.
All right, just the usual slashing damage. And not great.
Uh, all right.
And fuck it, I'll use Divine Smite on it too.
Do it.
Fuck it up.
Put it to sleep.
Wait, where's Divine Smite?
So
There it is.
yeah, it's a spell, right?
Yeah. So it's an additional 1d. No, it's 2d8.
Yep.
All right.
Could be very nice.
So the 4 plus another 8. 12 total.
All right. All right, it's looking pretty bloodied on the ground. It's barely moving. And then anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. And then we have Morty's turn.
Nuke that cube.
So, Morty, I think. I'm torn between doing a scorching ray like you did, or just focusing on this cube.
I mean, do a scorching ray all in the cube like I did. I mean, hit it with all 3.
Morty's gonna hit the cube with guiding bolt.
Pussy.
Guiding bolt's pretty good, man.
That'll hit.
Nice.
How's 14 for damage do to it?
It's shuddering and like it's starting to lose its form a little bit around the base.
Next attack on it also has advantage.
Yep.
And,
I
Morty
get a
will look to the group and say, "It's very weak, boys."
All right. All right. It is the cube's turn. So the cube is going to first attack Flareon
Oh no.
with 23
That'll hit.
for 6 acid damage. And then it's going to move forward on to Morty's spot.
Oh, great.
Morty.
Roll a dexterity saving throw, Morty.
Okay.
You said it was 6 damage to Flareon?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's acid if it
Oh
matters.
no.
Morty, you are
Oh, Morty's getting cubed.
engulfed. You take 13 acid damage and you're restrained.
Oh my god, I'm almost dead, boys. I have 6 HP.
You're gonna continue forward another 10 feet and actually engulf the piercer that was on the ground. And that pretty much just melts instantly as soon as it enters the cube. All right. It is top of the order. Oh, no, there's one more. Another screech from above. As another worm-like stalactite falls onto Nacho.
Yeah.
The 19 to hit.
Nacho will shield that one.
Okay. So it misses.
Yeah.
So it takes 5 damage as it slams itself into the ground. All right, Tricaro's turn.
Dracaro's going to use his bonus action to transfer his hunter's mark to that worm thing and shoot at it.
All right.
Crit.
It's dead.
Oh, come on. For 16 plus 6. Okay.
Plus, it's dead.
Oh, but you double that
Plus-
one, yeah.
Oh, I doubled that too.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Even better. So what was that? 28. Nice.
That's ridiculous. You can
You
do that
nuked him.
much damage in one shot.
Yeah. Well, it was a crit to be fair, but yeah.
Save Morty. He's almost dead.
I was gonna, but
It's a
you guys
cube.
are everyone else
Yeah.
is nuking the cube, so
We
I
got our own
had to take
troubles
care
right
of
now.
the little guys.
All right,
All right.
Nachos, you're up.
All right, where's this critter?
Save Morty. He's in a cube.
So I got like a worm like on top of me, right?
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, yeah. Like right next
It's
to
like
you.
next. You can just move the one on me next to him.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Too late.
I'm surrounded.
Double worms.
All right. Okay. So, and Morty's in the cube, right?
In the cube.
Okay. We will take a shot at the cube. Try to save Morty.
With your crossbow.
Yeah.
Don't accidentally like hit Morty in the ass.
You'd have to drop your rapier to do that.
Okay. Is that like a bonus action? Or
I was letting you know.
okay.
Well, so it'd be like a bonus action to take your crossbow out. So if you wanted to do it all in one turn, you'd have to drop your rapier rather than putting it back in its sheath. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I feel like I gotta save Morty, so I'll just go for it. I'll
Alright.
drop my sword.
I mean, you could have left him to die. That would have been fine too.
Oh, so close to a crit. Or 12. That'll do it. So as your crossbow bolt enters the cube, it just shudders like it had been, and then all of a sudden it just loses its form completely. The acid spills out across the floor. And Morty collapses to the ground in the middle of it.
Morty looks to Nacho, eyes wide. Thank you, Kensington.
Yeah, well,
I
yo,
think
mate.
there is still a worm on the ground next
Yeah,
to
there's a
Nacho.
worm on the ground.
Yeah.
Worm on the ground.
Nacho or Quarion or Horvaster.
Go for it, kid.
All right, time to kill this worm. So I'm gonna use my my tentacle rod.
Oh, careful with that thing.
So let's see. So that's 3 melee attack rolls with a +9 bonus.
Yeah, just do it. Let's see it.
So a 22, ooh, a 10, and a 23.
All right, the second one does not hit, so you only hit on 2.
So that's 2d6. So 8 damage. And the worm has to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Con savings. Oh, got a nat 20, so.
Oh,
Is that only when you
Save.
hit with all 3 though?
Oh yeah, you're right. If I have to hit with all 3, not just attack.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Alright, well, Flarion's up next. 24.
And it's
7 damage.
all right. It's looking pretty weak.
Not done yet. Now it's Arcanine. Let's see. 1d plus 4. 15 to hit.
I think that hits. Pretty sure. Yes, that hits.
And 12 damage.
There you go. That does it. All right, the last worm has been defeated.
Took all 3 of my attacks.
Morty drops to his hands and knees and coughs up blood.
Oh.
You alright, Morty?
He's got like
Uh,
faint burns on any like exposed skin that he had.
Walk it off, dwarf.
Tell me this: is my beard intact?
It's a good question. It is for now.
Morty drops to hands and knees, coughs up blood like on the top of his hand, and then wipes it off, and then looks up to his friends and is like, "Little help," and holds out a hand.
Quarion recoils.
Jakaro gives him a fist bump. Says, "Good job, Morty."
Oh my god, you guys are assholes. I can't heal myself. Like I have no way of healing myself.
Horvath goes up to Morty, puts a hand on the shoulder, gives him lay on hands of 5.
You have like a pouch of good berries, Quarion, you dick.
Oh yeah.
How many are you giving me, Horvath?
5.
Oh my
yeah.
god. So
How
now I have 11. Okay,
Nacho
cool.
picks up his sword, walks over to Morty, and gives him the 3 good berries from earlier.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
how-
I forgot. those.
How many do you need?
Okay, so I forgot I have 2. So 3 plus 2, that's 5 HP. I'll take that.
Then 5 from Horvath. Do you need
Yeah,
more?
so, I have so now I'm at 16 out of 27.
I'm gonna give I think I had some good berries to my boys here too.
Morty would
Jakaro
gladly
wants to
accept more if you're
investigate the slime on the ground.
if you're giving out more. Morty got killed by that fucking slime. BGW.
Investigating the slime on the ground, it seems to not really be reacting to the stone, and it's just kind of slowly seeping out from where it fell.
Could I collect it? Like, is it tangible? What is that?
Yeah.
If I have a glass, so Jakaro's gonna take out the glass jar of flesh in pickled liquid, and he's gonna walk over to the somewhere in the room and dump it out. And then he's gonna take the glass jar and he's gonna collect a sample of the slime, the toxic slime.
You dumped the flesh out instead?
Yeah,
Did you just dump
Alright.
out the pickled flesh? Nacho said
Yeah,
to
I did.
Jakaro.
I did. Yeah.
Horvat
wanna-
looks at
Five
it
good
and
berries.
says, "Are you gonna eat that?"
Nacho inspects the pickled flesh.
The art thinks it's a beef jerky.
I'm swapping
Morty,
it out.
did you hear that? I gave you 5 good berries.
You eat good berries?
Yeah, 5 of them.
Oh, thank you. Morty nods and then Ray and I was like, "Why are you being nice to me?"
All right,
You
Jakaro.
might be useful. You're a good cube.
Show me where
Already eat the
you
good berries.
are
Thank you.
opening the jar.
I was gonna do it basically where Nacho was. That's where I walked over. So like like I wanted to do it like behind the table, over here. Like hide it like in the corner, dump it
Oh.
out
Well,
in the corner of the room.
before Nacho was over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
though,
I'll
right?
say-
Yeah,
I'll-
yeah.
oh,
Oh, I think
okay.
Nacho went over there to look at
Well, I
it.
don't know. Like,
thought.
do we see him?
Oh,
I guess that is. Do I have to roll for if we
Yeah.
see him do it?
Yeah, I'll walk over there. I'm not hiding it. I walk over and
okay.
dump out my jar. Yeah, right in this corner.
Roll
All
a
brazen like.
dexterity saving throw.
Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh wait, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. Cancel, cancel, cancel. 12.
12. All right, you succeeded, but as you open the jar and go to turn it over,
Yeah.
the flesh when it hits the air, lightning just shoots out of it and just kind of wildly goes throughout the room.
Whoa.
What are you getting us into?
What,
Jakarta?
dude?
I have no idea.
What did you get?
I honestly thought it was a random item that meant nothing.
Damn.
You take half of 29.
What?
Take-
Dude,
Shit.
Oh, because I saved a 29. Okay.
you
infuse that
saved-
power into a weapon or something.
So you took
So what?
15.
We did. Instead.
Oh my god, that almost killed me.
Dang. Nacho's gonna
That
feed
was
that to our
lightning.
canine.
Lightning damage.
So the
Okay.
the
Yeah.
piece of flesh like hits the ground and it's still like sparking and like small streaks of electricity.
Okay.
are
Can I
coming from it.
put it back into the jar?
Morty nudges it with his hammer before you do that.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I don't think
Yeah,
you wanna.
I got sleight of hand.
I think you don't want to fail
I don't
anything.
think you
Well,
want
at this point, I saw how cool it was. I want to try to preserve it again.
Okay.
21.
All right, so as this happens, you see the lightning kind of still coming from it. You just like get up from one knee and scoop it back up into the jar
Okay.
and close it.
All right. So
You
that's
have like
good.
fleshing.
And I look around and go, "What the hell was that, guys?"
Morty shrugs. Is like, "What the fuck? What do you have in that bag?"
I don't know. It's just some flesh in the jar. I thought it was.
Morty's Shakira's best friend. He's like, I've seen a little that bag, but I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah. We got to figure out how to use that thing. That hurt, man. I feel like I'm on the brink of death, man. Holy shit, that hurt. So Jakaro will then look around and see if there's any sort of container vessel he could scavenge from the room itself.
For it to get acid.
Yeah, I want to go because I want to keep that now that I know that it does something cool, and so I would look for something else to gather my acid in from the
So like by the table you find like a
like a glass vial or something of I don't know.
you find like a metal
find?
canteen.
Metal canteen, deal. And I want to take a sample of the slime. Do I know what animal or what monster that was that we just fought? Or does anyone?
Morty
Roll
might know.
a nature check. Whoever
Nature.
wants to test.
Well, I would
their
ask the group,
memory.
like, what the heck was that? Does anyone know? Anyone know? I don't.
I don't know.
Corian, I am. I'm gonna drink right now. Someone roll like a. I think I have a +5 for nature.
Were you rolling for him,
Someone's-
Nacho? Or you
someone's
No,
serious.
I was just going for it, and it,
Yeah.
it went poorly.
You got a 1? Yeah.
Can I roll survival instead?
No.
No, it needs to be intellect.
Yeah,
History,
it needs to be intelligence.
Arcana. History,
You
Arcana,
can do, like,
investigation, nature.
Arcana or nature, I would say. It's not a. But if somebody has a better Arcana and wants to roll that instead, they can.
I'll be back
I got
here in
nothing.
like 10 seconds.
All right, I'll roll a d20. What do you have? +5. This is for Aquarian. Just
What's the
for
D12?
continuity's sake.
That was a D12.
It is?
Yeah, let's not use that.
Oh.
Let's not use that.
Dude,
That's a
I'm
D-
telling you, man, I can't see the
Yeah.
app is not like conducive to me. All right,
There
18
we go.
plus whatever.
Quarion recognizes it as a gelatinous cube.
Gelatinous cube. Okay. Gelatin.
We'll speak
So I
and say
gotta-
that thing fucking hurt.
All right.
Don't be a baby.
He's like, this is what I was afraid of before at the other cave. He says, let's not forget there's rats here that are going to hurt us a lot worse than that.
We can handle rats.
Yeah. So Jakaro also, he is gonna. I have before anyone notices, I'm going to drink one red potion. What are those? Does anyone remember what
Healing potions?
what the die is? Yeah.
Uh,
Is it 2d6 or something like that?
it's D4s.
2d.
I think it's 2D4 plus 2.
How many of those do we have left?
I have one. I'm gonna use it because I'm almost dead. So. All right.
do
So I
have
got
any
a
in my
7,
inventory?
8, 9. 7 plus 2. Is that what we did? Is
I
that
have one
official?
potion on me.
Hold on. 2D4 plus 2. Yeah, so 7 plus 2.
All right. I'm good. I drank one. Heal myself 9.
Marty looks up and says,
Okay.
how's that taste, friend?
Oh, delicious. That really jolted me. That flesh lightning. We gotta figure out what that is.
Marty like,
Anyone know?
reaches to his
Does
bag
anyone
and like
know?
Marty reaches to his bag
Jakaro
and like
asked the group.
Marty reaches to his bag, shows you his potion, says, I got one just in case.
We
Hold
got
on
a
to it, Morty.
nat 20 Arcana check.
Oh.
Does Corian
Do you know what this is, Quarian?
The what? The
A
jar?
flash, or like, would he know anything about what he just saw?
With a nat 20 Arcana?
You know that
Everything.
some spellcasters experiment with removing body parts
Ooh.
in the hopes of. I mean, I hate to use it as probably the best example, but like a Horcrux from Harry Potter. So like.
Oh.
I tell Jakaro that he has haunted testicles.
So more dark magic. Great.
Okay. Mm.
And so as now that it's in the jar and half of the cooling fluid is gone,
Yeah.
the part of it that's exposed to the air inside the jar is every so often like a small like
Like crackle.
little crackle of lightning, like
Spark.
Spark. Fuck.
Yeah.
me.
it's like those
God.
you know those things you'd get as a
The
kid.
lightning bug.
You'd touch it and the stream of lightning would like go to your finger.
Oh yeah, like an orb.
static
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
lightning orb. Yeah, the
Yeah.
static orb.
The
Yeah, it's
group
like one of those.
realizes they've acquired yet another vault item.
Yeah, Morty's like, what the fuck is everybody carrying around this shit for?
Yeah, I don't know, boys.
More dark magic,
But-
boys.
It'll be definitely something fun to play with.
Horvath, as you guys are searching around the room, you notice something that catches your eye. There's a body in the back portion of the room that's mostly dissolved, but it looks pretty fresh. So it's not just like a skeleton. There's still like flesh on the bones. And yeah, in its hand is a dagger, and the dagger is apparently another one of those knockoff off-rod.
I told you
pieces.
they are knockoffs, Horvath.
Horvath attacks it. It's the same.
And on the chest, you see of the body, you see the same like talisman, the symbol of Talos on it.
Interesting.
On the corpse, I should say.
Horvath, I guess can I take it? Can I just take the knife? I mean, just for
Yeah.
no reason, really, whatsoever.
So it's a dagger. It's not very well made, but it is very sharp. So the edge itself is very sturdy and very sharp, and has that same characteristic workings that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
And so it's not any extra to attack with it, but you do get one extra. You get a +1 on the damage.
Yep. Cool. I mean, yeah, I wasn't really planning on fighting with it. More just of a talking point if I come across another caravan.
Mm-hmm.
So put it in the bag.
Yep.
And
I mean, the caravan's selling those things for 700 gold or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, those were bigger pieces. Those weren't daggers, but yeah,
Sure.
they're selling.
But
them.
this is like blasphemy on his family name, so it means in another way.
Yep.
Cool.
That. Is anybody else doing anything? Searching around the room?
Carl's
assume-
always searching for loot.
I was gonna say, I assume Nacho's been like poking around this whole time too.
I guess Corwin's taking a look around too, just seeing if anything sticks out. Maybe check
Morty,
out this table of weapons over here.
Morty's in the middle of the room and looks around for traces of the rats.
Okay. Perception for Morty for looking for rat droppings. You actually do not see traces of the rats here, but it's hard to tell because for the most part, this room's pretty clean from the ooze.
Okay. Well, Morty will look at the group and say, "All right, seems pretty bare here. Shall we move?"
And then Quarion was examining the ooze, right? Or no, he just did I just had him do a nature check on it.
Yeah, I'm just like looking around, checking out these tables in the back.
Let's see. I would say there's not much interesting on the tables on the back. Yeah, unfortunately, not much in this room. But something does catch your eye in the in the remains of the gelatinous cube. There is a hand axe, and looking at it closer, it does appear to be
Cube's
silver.
dead there.
It appears to be made out of silver.
Magic hand axe.
Ooh, silver.
No way.
You taking that Quarion?
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna give it to someone else.
Should you give that to Nacho,
Yeah.
Nacho or Morty? Nacho already has a silver
Yeah,
weapon,
because
right?
Nacho doesn't need 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, which one of you guys doesn't have a silver melee weapon?
I don't got no
Well,
silver.
Morty, He
Horvath,
pipes up
don't
and
take
says, "I don't
this
have one
silver.
either."
You have more magic attacks though than he does.
True.
Eh, I guess.
Wait, Horvath, don't you already have a magic weapon?
I got tons of magic weapons.
Yeah, use one of your magic weapons against the rats.
Let's get that mace.
It doesn't
That-
really. It's a mace of terror. So
Oh
it's still,
yeah, that's
still a
true.
blunt object. It can just scare the rats away,
But
but
it's a
doesn't do
magic weapon
damage.
though.
Yeah, I think his damage still counts as magical rather
Yeah,
than,
I think you're good.
rather than
I
regular.
think Morty's like the only one who doesn't have a silver to magic weapon.
All right, Morty, take this silver hand axe.
Morty,
I
great to
bestow it
see.
upon thee.
Morty great takes the silver hand axe.
All right. So it's a hand axe, but it has the silvered property.
Wait, what does Chikaro have for magic weapons?
Nothing.
Nothing. You guys don't care about me.
And then also everybody that fired any sort of ammunition at the ooze,
I did.
the arrows were destroyed by the acid. They're not salvageable.
I'm down to 35 arrows.
Run low.
Even with all the ones I gave you?
Had
Yeah, I
40.
got 40 max. 20 and 20.
Is this a
Alright.
back door over here?
No, it's actually the back wall is caved in.
Ah, so to go back across that sketchy rope.
Yeah, this part's caved in here.
Alright, Horvath.
Alright.
I
Nothing
need you
about
to
this
carry-
room.
Carry my pup again.
Carrying the dog.
Alright, so I'll go first. Flareon is on my shoulders in case I fall. So let's see, what was it? Athletics or acrobatics? Oh, nat 20.
There you go.
I do
Dancing across the rope.
I do somersaults and backflips across the rope.
Someone pat me on the back.
I can do that.
Thanks, dude. Oh, I thought that was a 1. The 19 and the 1 are like next to each other. But I got a 19, so I'm good.
Yep.
All right. Nacho goes for it.
There you go.
Nacho.
Much better than last time.
All right, we back, boys. We really got to figure out the next one. I don't know what to do on the next side. Get creative.
When Morty gains
Maybe we
his
got to
silver.
go down.
So are we fighting right now?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Well, when Morty got his silver hand axe, he would toss Nacho's old hand axe.
Well, when you
Smart.
you know, gotta catch up.
So now you have something else to throw. Potentially, you know.
All right, so on this side, it's
We-
the same setup as the other side, except for the rope is attached on the far end, not on the
Far.
far
Is
end.
everyone over here, or we? I think.
Did anybody look over here? Like at
It's
this-
caved in
this
over
part of-
there.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, that's caved in.
Yeah, we're
Right, sorry, I just wasn't paying attention. So I have to roll to cross back, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. Athletics.
you're the last one. I hope you make it.
You make it across.
Okay.
All right, everybody's
Boys.
across.
Can you not stick me with last again? He looks like Ryan.
Any ideas now, boys?
Well, this goes down, right?
Yeah,
So
Can we make it down
we
safely?
could we tie like a rope to like a rock or something and then just like
Whoever goes first could give guidance. We could give them a rope.
How far down is it? We got to do a test.
throw one of them
Morty
fire
grabs a
rocks.
pebble and throws
Yeah.
goes down with it lit up.
Yeah, same. It's about 50 feet as far as you can tell.
How far across is
much-
this one?
About 30.
Well, let's give whoever goes first some rope, and Morty will guide them.
No one can jump that far.
Oh, it's just straight drop.
Yeah, there's no rope on this side.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We have
Oh,
rope.
okay.
I guess we could like, what's it called?
Yeah, throw the rope down and try to climb.
Petrol down. What is it?
Repel.
P word. Rappel down. Yes.
Yeah, we could tie the rope to one side and throw the other down. Yeah, let's do that.
You're the one with the magic rope.
No.
Rapid?
That's not being used for this. I'm just using regular rope. We have like between us like 200 feet of rope, so we're good.
So what are we gonna do? Have one person go down, run up the other side? How are they gonna get up the other? Oh, climb the rope on the other side.
All right, let's do it. Corey,
So
climb
is-
the rope.
James, is the rope on the other side dangling all the way down, like on the other side, or do we know? Can we see that?
When you drop the light down, it is like just long enough to make it across. So it's only about 30 feet. So it's about 15, 20 feet from the bottom.
Okay.
And we can all see that.
Well, I mean, I have like climbing gear, like the pittons that that I had last time.
Yeah.
Guess I could climb the wall. All right, you know what? Drakara will take one for the team. So we got rope. Morty, tie you off your end somewhere secure for me.
Morty
guidance.
finds the correct place to tie it to, and then cast light on something on Jakaro's person so he can see better as he climbs.
There's a
My
lovely
pickaxe for me.
post right there for you to tie the rope to. So
That's what
use
Marty's
that.
rope too.
Thank you.
All right, so you have 50 feet of rope.
All right, so
minimal.
Drakara's gonna rappel down, I guess.
Yep. Do you have anything else on you? Do you have rope, Jakara?
I do, yes.
Pretty sure we all have rope.
We all have rope, but let's.
So I think we could tie it together if we needed to. If it was longer than what we anticipate.
Yeah, I might even have 2 ropes.
Yeah.
What do I? I'm trying to find rope. Yeah, I have 50 feet of myself for myself. So.
Okay.
So I'll rappel down. Do I need to do anything, or am I rappelling? Am I good at rappelling?
No, you can do it.
All right, so I rappel down, and then can I do a perception? Well, I mean, I would walk across, but I wouldn't think that there's traps, but I would be a little bit cautious about walking, but I would walk to the other side.
Okay.
Being
Roll a
mindful of the
perception.
ground for probably specifically for any like loose, like holes or pitfall type things specifically.
Yep.
I'd be watching my step.
Roll a perception check.
Perception. 18.
All right. You don't notice anything.
All right, so I'll walk across to the other side.
Yep. How tall is Drakara?
I am 6'5" according to my player sheet.
Big boy.
Okay. So
And then okay.
it's probably the end of the rope's probably about like 10 feet above your head.
All right, so I'll use my climbing gear that I have in my backpack to ascend the wall until I could grab the rope, and then maybe use that to like climb up once I got to it.
Yeah, that doesn't take too long 'cause it's only like 10 feet off the ground. So you attach a couple pitons to the wall, and then use them as footholds to get up to the rope.
See how many I have for continuity's sake, because I'm gonna have to leave them behind. I got 10 of them, so
All right, so yeah, you use like 2 to get yourself.
all right. And then I can climb up the rest of the way with using the rope that's hanging there.
Yep.
All right, boys, I made it across. Same plan as before.
Lizard.
All right, you gonna fire the arrow?
I guess, yeah. You guys, boys, stand clear in
yeah.
case I miss.
Everyone back up.
And Drakara would tie one end to one arrow and try to shoot across.
All right, give me a attack roll and then a strength check.
So the attack roll will be 16,
Yep.
and then a strength.
Yep.
A save or just a regular roll?
Just regular roll.
A 10.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
So Drakara will then do his strength test again, to just as before, to see if just to check the
How secure the rope is.
the security of it. So give it a healthy tug.
All right. So you start to pull on it, and you feel your arrow is starting to
All right,
pull free.
but does it stay in?
It depends. Do you keep pulling?
No, I stop. I stop
Falling out
before it
already,
falls
oh
out.
dude.
And I just yell across and just tell the boys, like, hey, it's loose, tie that tight before I come over. Because assuming they could then manipulate it from their end at this point. And
Yep.
maybe tie it off better.
That's a good idea.
So, Morty,
We tie it off.
yeah, you guys make sure that's secure and then make your way on over here.
Morty
Not
looks to the
good.
yellow to
You
secure
should
the
try
rope.
it. You're probably best at knots.
It would be a survival check. Whoever wants to do.
Morty will tie the rope.
Tie the rope, little one.
All right. It's a mighty fine knot you got there.
All
Morty
right.
ties the most massive knot you've ever seen.
Corin will go first.
It's like quadruple knotted.
Ooh, Morty, did you guidance me?
You gave him good berries.
Might have-
Morty got
I
it.
might have forgot.
Yeah. One of our guys.
Roll a d4, Quarian. Yeah, okay.
I only had to make it halfway across anyways, because I had Flareon on my head.
Yeah. So you've made it most of the way before you faltered.
And then I teleport the rest of the way.
Yep.
But you! With Flareon.
Morty looks around. It's like, oh, anyone else need a shoulder tap?
Need a smack on the butt.
I guided Morty before I left too.
Yeah, why don't you give me one more?
All right, I give Nacho and Horvat one before I let me go ahead of them though.
Okay.
I give them both one, so before mine runs out from Quarian.
I think it's concentration though, so you can only give one of them one.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta go. No, you gotta give Nacho, then you, and then Horvat. You gotta be the middle guy.
Oh, if only one of our people with guidance didn't
So you
go
can break
first.
concentration.
Yeah, just give it to Nacho. Have
Yeah,
him go
Nacho,
across.
Morty's in the
Okay,
middle.
okay.
Go, Nacho, go!
Yeah.
Oh, so I got to roll
Yeah,
a d4.
you go, and then Horvat.
Do I roll the
You're
d4
wasting
Or
time.
there-
before?
then me,
No,
then Horvat.
Yeah.
So, all right, fuck it. We're doing it live.
Plus the D4.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You have a +5. You're not even bad at acrobatics.
Yeah,
Just
it's
keep
got a
rolling
bad
like
roll.
Shit. Roll another d4 for me. Okay. So you do start to stumble towards the end.
Whoa, whoa.
But you are like very close to the end when it happens, so you're able to just kind of like
Dracarys
dive.
reaches out his hand.
Yeah.
I
Roll.
throw
So
Valerian at him.
so roll Nacho. Roll a dexterity save, but roll it with advantage because Dracaro's reaching out to grab you.
I have a teleporting fox I can throw at you too.
Okay.
There you
He's
go.
good.
So you're
As
like,
this happens, Morty switches concentration, high fives, Horvath, and says, "See you on the other side, friend." As he goes across.
Cool. Wait, do I go or you go? You're going
Me
around.
first, because it's self defense. Where's my
He's on.
strength?
He's on a timer.
Am I blind?
Just ran out.
Whoa.
Why am I not seeing?
Halfway
Oh,
through, you
athletics.
feel
Okay. That's fine. And then D4.
Oh yeah, there you go. A couple slowdowns, but you make it across.
Whoa.
You're just like his feet keep falling off the rope, and he has to keep like pulling them back up.
Alright,
Legs.
come on, Horvath. Bring the dog with you.
Horvath carrying the dog. Doesn't even. He says he's out here just like, I could be carrying 2 dogs. It's
You
nothing.
don't need no guidance. Why are you so good at crossing ropes?
I don't know.
You've been
Wait,
rolling like
what's in your noble
20
background?
minimum on every rope cross.
Can I say, man? Horvath killed
boys,
the rope.
Dracaro's gonna remind-
him in gym class. You know, when he was a little half orc.
Orc school.
Orc school, yeah.
Morty
Dracarys
again
wants
is
to point out to
amazed
the
with
group that we haven't met a single were rat yet.
how
Right?
big of a Chad Horvath is.
I'm gonna make 10 more good berries before we get into anything.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Ooh, and actually, I'm gonna use my Pearl of Power. Let's see.
What?
My Pearl
Already?
of Power, yeah. Regain 1 expanded spell slot. If expanded spell slot was a 4th level, it's not gonna be 4th level or higher. Alright, nice. So I can use this and get one of my spell slots back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get a second level spell slot back. Boom.
So, where's all the were rats?
All right, so you guys make it
Nacho.
across. you
Morty
Morty
round,
steps
steps forward and looks around.
you round the corner, and you
Playing
see
ball,
it.
playing ball.
The cave extends kind of down a long corridor. You see a small opening further along. You see some more furniture dimly, and everything's covered in
Ooh, it's over there.
webbing here. A little bit more heavily so. Yeah, don't get too excited about the surroundings. I just nabbed this map from somebody else, so
Well, I did perception. I didn't see anything like trap wise.
who's leading the party?
I stepped in and then did perception real quick
Okay,
before
what'd you get?
before we
Sorry,
entered.
yeah,
I got 17.
17. What were you looking for?
Traps.
Where?
Mostly at the choke points, so probably like here, and then
Okay.
if this is actually something, I'd probably look here.
Yeah, that's nothing. So this area where you're at right now, there's nothing there.
Okay.
Disregard anything drawn on the map.
Okay.
Um,
Then I would just be looking at like the path ahead then.
yeah. At the. I gotta check my notes. All right. So at the choke point. Oh, is that me? Getting like some harsh
No.
feedback. At the choke point, you notice on the ground, there is an area where the ground seems a little bit off. There's no footprints in that area.
Morty gestures to this area and then looks to Nacho and says, "Oh, you may want to take a closer look here for traps."
I throw a flame ball at it.
Not a good idea.
See if flame ball activates any traps.
So the flame hits the ground and just fizzles out to no effect.
I tried, fellas.
Why don't you have one of your critters there walk over it?
No. Flame ball didn't do anything. So there must be nothing there.
Check
Go
for a
ahead,
trap,
Morty.
Nacho.
What? You want me to do perception for traps? Didn't you just do that?
You're capable of disarming them, aren't you?
But it's not confirmed that there's a trap there.
You could investigate it now that you know there's something off about
They're
the
there.
ground.
All right.
My guidance, Nacho.
I'll investigate. No.
All right, so you look at the ground and there's like the cave floor is like pretty much natural stone for the most part, and then you get to this area and it looks like a slab of stone. So it's a little bit out of place. It's not even with the rest of the ground.
Secret doorway, perhaps.
And you kind of look at it and lift it up slightly, and you can see that it is in fact a trap. It looks like it's designed to drop if weight is put upon it.
Okay.
Disarm that shit.
Okay.
Or activate it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause let's like activate it, but then I guess I'd put a.
Put like
It
a
would
rock
put like
on
a
it or
rock
something.
on it. Yeah.
So you find like a
A heavy one.
Yeah. Who's Jakaro and Horvath are strong, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Jakaro, there's a trap there. It's gonna activate if someone puts something heavy on it. So if you could
Ooh.
find like maybe like
Jakaro walks over to Horvath.
maybe like a 30-pound,
Yeah.
rock or something, and just I don't know what's a good weight.
Pick up Morty.
I don't know. That's just pretty.
I was gonna. I could put Horvath on.
We
the
don't want it
pressure
to be
plate.
too big so it blocks our path.
Well, what's gonna fall? Or should we just jump over it? Jakaro goes over to investigate.
Nacho isn't the best jumper.
I mean, so looking at it, it's actually not that big of a jump. It's probably only
Can
like
I-
6 feet
can
to
I
the other
look-
side.
Jakaro looks up to see if there's anything like if there's anything noticeable that would fall on him above it. Like if you could see what would fall
No, there's nothing.
based off Nacho's description.
Nothing above it.
Oh, okay.
The-
See, I'm just thinking in my head possibly like I don't know.
Or he looks
Like it
if
might
there's
block the
anything-
path. Like whatever might fall might block the path. I
Yes.
don't
He
know.
looks to see if there's anything long enough for us to walk across.
So the plate on the ground is designed to fall.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's like a trap if we step on it, right?
Yeah. Okay, no, we should activate it. We should get that out of the
Yeah.
way.
Let's
No.
put
While you
one
guys are
of
talking, Quarian has Flareon just teleport him and Arcanine to the other side.
Mm. Oh, wait a minute.
And nobody else
Jakaro.
in the group.
Hold on. No,
just,
Jakaro-
just watching the other side.
No. Jakaro walks over and stands on one side of it, looks over to Flareon, and holds out some food in his hand to Flareon.
Flareon teleports back over to Jakaro.
No, Flareon, walk over. Hey, Flareon. So then he kneels down, feeds Flareon, and says, "Hey, go walk on that pressure plate, and then when it falls, teleport next to Quarian."
So Flareon's like, okay, and does that.
Morty attempts to jump over.
Flareon
Uh,
teleports back with Jakaro.
Flareon needs to roll a dexterity saving throw, but can do it with advantage since she's expecting the trap to trigger.
And
What about
Jakaro.
Morty?
14, so it's a +2. So
That's
18.
fine. Yep, that's good. So she feels the ground start to go beneath her, and she reacts in time before she drops to teleport off of it. You guys look down into the pit that's left behind. It's just like a 6 foot by 6 foot pit. At the bottom, there's some spikes, and that is about it. The
So you gonna jump across, or you want to teleport?
So the plate that dropped, it was set on a pivot, so the front side of it dropped down into a slope down into the pit. Could be it seems pretty relatively easy to like reset if you wanted to.
Nacho waves over Horvath. And asks for a toss. He just wants a toss. He needs a toss across the pit here.
If Morty made it across, he'll be ready to receive.
Yeah.
Kensington.
Yeah, catch me, boys.
Horvath throws him across. Strength?
Oh my god.
And Drakaro
Yeah.
Drakaro
athletic.
pets Flareon in approval.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's nice having a teleporting Firefox.
Yeah.
Athletics.
Jakara, take
Flies
one
across.
fire damage for petting the flaming creature.
Jakaro.
Drakaro pets it again.
Worth it. All right, Nacho gets tossed across by Horvath pretty handily, almost knocking over some of the people on the other side.
Landing on Morty's face.
And then Horvath has a high enough athletics; he doesn't even need to roll for it. He just kind of hops across.
Yeah, you know what? You keep saying that, but I feel like my athletics is better than his.
Well, he
Well,
used that super move.
To be honest, you wouldn't have to roll for it. Yeah, nobody actually has to roll for a 6 foot jump. To be honest,
Yeah.
There you go.
if you have 10
Within
feet to
range.
run up to it, and if your strength is like more than 6, you can do
I
it
want
without
to
any
teleport.
roll.
very
Nacho's
technical.
strength is 5.
Is
So
it really?
Nacho's
Yeah.
different, yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize you were that crippled.
Yeah. He's not.
he's a talker.
That's like an average human being is 10. So
He's frail.
He's built like a 4.
he's very frail. Trying to think of the equivalent. He's just
He's
like
like a cancer patient.
He looks
Yeah.
like
Whoa.
Lovin, just like really gangly, scrawny.
Alright,
Maybe another room.
another room. It looks like a not recently used, but sort of like a dining area, / living quarters. There's lots of webbing over everything. Everything here seems to be fallen into disrepair and hasn't been used for a long time.
All right. Drakaro gives it the once over to see if anything anything shiny stands out.
Morty's done with perception checks in every room.
Looks like Drakaro beelines for the potatoes.
Yeah, Drakaro finds a sack of moldy potatoes.
Is that what I'm looking at?
I can't tell.
Corian find anything?
No, nobody really finds anything interesting in here. Morty, did you?
Lame.
You said you did a perception check.
No, roll in this room.
Let's keep moving, boys.
But I will roll on this choke point.
There you go. All right, roll it.
Okay.
Arcanine or Flareon's gonna be taking point. Her being able to teleport and all.
18.
18. All right. About halfway down the hallway, you see a relatively simple, just a tripwire.
More grabs Nacho and
Oh.
says, Lord Keswick said there's a tripwire halfway down this hallway.
Oh
Fix
yeah.
it for us.
He says, you might want to maybe disarm it.
Maybe disarmed. All right. Okay. So I know I got the mage hand, right? So I,
Yep.
I haven't used it before. So how does this work? Does the
You
mage
cast
hand?
it and then you disarm the trap with it.
Okay. Thank you, Morty. All right. So Nacho pulls out his mage hand.
Is your mage hand like special yet or no?
I think it's just a regular old mage hand. Old
Okay.
Lame ass mage hand.
Yeah.
Well, like
Oh, it's
Arcane
a
Trickster,
cantrip too?
when you level up, you can like do
It becomes
extra
efficient or something.
stuff with
Ooh.
it.
Cool.
Well, you can like use it to carry things. You can use it to like put things inside of things. Essentially, you can use it to like pickpocket people.
Yeah.
Like,
I figured
more
it.
fin-
I
more
figured.
finesse than
Yeah.
someone else.
So what does the regular mage
Well-
hand do?
Mage
At
hand-
least this way, if you set it off, you go damage.
Oh, okay.
So the reason I was asking is because it would depend what you want to do with the mage hand.
All right. Well, this is my first time using it. So
So yours doesn't punch things in the dick.
no,
No,
no.
his can't do damage.
So
Oh no, you do have the extra abilities in your mage hand.
oh, okay.
You got the fancy one.
Nice.
So normally mage hand can just like do simple tasks like pick things up, and that's about it. You can stow one object the hand is holding in a container worn or carried by another creature. You can retrieve an object from someone that's carrying it. You can use thieves' tools to pick locks and disarm traps at a range.
Goodberry.
There it is. That's the
So
key
you
one
can
right
grab
there.
Goodberries
Thieves'
out of
tools.
pockets. Yeah, and feed it.
But he can use thieves' tools. That's what he was getting at.
Yeah.
He can do the traps.
Okay.
All right.
And then
So
you can use sleight of hand with it to not be noticed while you're doing it.
so can I disarm this trap?
Yeah. So you look at it, and it is a very simple tripwire. It's going up behind the rocks, so you can't really see. Oh, you could if you. I guess it's.
I mean, if
Do
you
you
need
wanna-
help,
do
Morty
you
can
wanna
help you see.
Do you want to try to see the rest of the trap? You'd have to hop over it. Or if you want to stay at a distance, all you can see is that it's a tripwire. So, from what you know about tripwires, if you were to just like cut it, you'd probably be fine. Rather than
Okay,
pull on it.
Okay.
Rather than try to spend all its extra time trying to do it.
Yeah, I guess we'll just cut it then with the hand, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I
so
mean, you used your spell, so might as well.
Yeah.
Just keep the hand out in case we need it again. Yeah, so use your spell.
So you
Well,
just-
it's a
you give it-
cantrip. It's not a spell.
So you give the hand.
Oh, nice. Who cares?
You give the spell a dagger, and you have it carry it over to the rope, and you have it.
Okay. So
Cut the rope
The hand's got
gently.
a dagger now. Okay, gentle cut.
So the rope falls to the ground. Nothing is triggered.
Oh. So it didn't trigger anything.
No, you disarmed it.
Oh, it's disarmed. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's good. And nothing was triggered.
All right, send your furries through there, Corian.
Yeah.
Morty
Flareon
slapped
lead the
him on
way.
the back and says, "Good job." As he's in.
It's
Flareon
right.
will lead the way, but she'll be
And-
prepared to teleport out of the way.
and having
because
seen
of the
him
trap.
summon his mage hand and then desummon, he's like, "That's a nice hand you got there."
Yeah, it's all right.
He's like, "It looks kind of like mine."
You might not be able to see it.
Oh no.
Oh.
No,
Whose is
his
bigger?
his mage hand might be invisible. That might be
Well,
part of
mine's
it too.
definitely bigger.
Invisible mage hand.
Fist of is massive.
Yeah, mine doesn't do any damage.
Well, it can now that it has a knife.
The Fist of Helm
Oh, that's
command
true.
large presence. Sorry, didn't mean to move you back.
He's a big,
Oh,
big
so-
fist to punch guys in the dick.
You can choose to make the mage hand invisible if you want.
Oh.
Nacho.
Oh, so did you show us that?
Yeah, I'll show you guys. Yeah, you guys.
Alright, you should totally make it invisible and then just pretend like you have psychic powers.
Yeah, I mean, if I was like pickpocketing someone, I'd obviously make it invisible, but
Yeah. Oh, that's chef's kiss. That's perfect.
Alright, what are you guys doing now?
Going through the passageway.
we're using
continuing on.
Flareon as an advanced scout here.
Yep, Flareon's taking the lead, ready to teleport out of the way of any danger.
Alright.
Nice.
Th-
Sounds like plot armor, but sure.
You're just jealous you don't have a teleport in Firefox.
Yeah. I mean, no
Does
Just
anybody
like
want to
teleporting
investigate
Big
the
Butcher.
trap?
situation. I mean, yeah, more. That's sort of my shtick. I would be doing that around the corners, wherever it would. Sorry, did not mean to do that.
Well, I meant like the trap that you disarmed. Did you want to look at it as you guys went by?
Corin was on it.
Seems like a Nacho thing. Morty wouldn't really do that.
All right. Yeah,
I would say
Nacho,
I would say at this point we didn't though.
It's
I mean,
fair.
it's here. It's here in Morty's here,
Alright,
so
I don't care.
Morty would have probably just like looked around the corner to see if there's any more.
So as you guys pass the tripwire, you see the ropes kind of lead up behind the rock wall
So following
And-
the wall.
and set up above is on two like hinged wooden platforms or two like clay jars.
Hmm.
Mm. Something scary in those jars. Be careful.
Morty would look at you and say, "Hey,
Hey, yeah.
Kensington,
grab
Yeah,
one of
what's
them.
up?
you can summon that hand at will, right?
Yeah.
How about you go up there and grab one of those jaws, see what's in it
All right.
Be careful.
Where are the jars?
above the trap that we almost triggered.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, what do
I
you
want
want
to
me
see
to do with it?
what almost fell on us from setting
Alright.
off this trap.
Nacho summons hand.
Alright.
He and what? You just want him to knock it over?
No,
No,
grab it and bring
no,
it back
no,
to
no.
us
Okay,
all safely
Nacho-
Very
to see what's
careful.
inside of it. Yeah.
Hopefully it's
Be
not
careful,
too heavy.
friend.
Hopefully it's not too heavy. Hopefully it's not too heavy. Here, let me just yeah.
No, it's like
It is. It's gonna fall down on top of us.
Oh, wow, wow, wow,
course.
wow, 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 wow,
it's like
wow,
mason
wow, wow,
jar
wow, wow, wow.
size.
Nacho gets the jar down. Here's no, it's a shield. Can't use that as a jar. Yep. Okay, here's your jar.
Do you know what it is, or should we roll for it?
So it's a small clay jar, and it seems to be sealed.
Sealed.
Yeah. Take a look inside.
Morty.
Nacho.
It's Nacho to get the other one
And
too.
Jakara steps back.
If there's two.
There's two. Okay, there's two.
If there's
Yeah.
two, Morty asked him to get the other one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So these are basically gonna be grenades boys, in case we need them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should put those in your bag.
Jakaro asks Morty for one of them.
You
Alright,
got a flame
Morty,
ball?
Morty gives Jakaro a grenade.
You can throw them. I'll hit them with a flame ball, and they'll just.
Jakaro takes a step away from Morty. And is this clay jar like fully sealed or is it like have a lid?
He said it's fully sealed.
It's fully sealed. If anybody wants to roll a Arcana check on it.
Morty asked Quarence to roll.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know
Um,
everything.
Your guess based on what it is and why it's sealed would be that it's probably some liquid that's going to be volatile when it exposed to the air. The most common
Oh
being
Jesus.
alchemical
fire.
It's
Yeah.
a bomb, dude.
Okay. Drakaro
Yeah.
carefully
Yeah.
puts it in a safety
Exactly as Morty thought a fucking grenade.
Be careful with those boys.
box. Yeah.
Morty stows his grenade. I'm gonna add as my retort. Dude, I'm getting a lot of good tonight.
All right, so you enter another room that's a little bit more open.
Let me search equipment, see if I can find grenade. I can't find one. What a surprise.
I mean, if you search flask of alchemical fire,
Oh.
it'll probably
Okay,
There you
flask. I don't see alchemical fire. I see flask. Let me search alchemical. See if that comes up.
be. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the base items in the player's handbook, so if you can't find it, you can. Look in the book.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
All right, so you
What's the
enter this.
damage, Morty?
Let's see.
Actually, you know what? Oh no, I mean, I guess I wouldn't. I was gonna say I don't want to know. I just want to throw it one time and just
Okay.
you tell me.
20
what it is.
feet,
Find out.
shattering on impact, 1d4 fire damage, and they must
Aw.
make a 10 dex. So it's not. It's basically a molly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
was gonna.
but it's
Honestly, I
continuous
stepped
until
away.
they put it out.
I was gonna try to peek
Yeah, it's-
into it if it had
It's,
a
pro-
lid.
it's definitely
So-
useful. Like, it's 100% useful, but it's
Okay.
just all essentially is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you enter this area. It looks like clearly a disused living area. So several cots that are empty and have not been used for some time. The two exits to this room have both been caved in, but they've both been left with entrances similar to the entrance to the cave itself. So a crawl space. So you could get through, but it would require crawling. And then the one to the left, you faintly hear some scratching noises.
Quarion, go to the left.
What's over there? Can I see through the crawl space?
So
So
you can
so-
you can look through. You don't really see anything on the other side.
the
It just looks
scratching
like
noises this way.
So I'm just
yeah. It
throwing
just
out
looks
there.
like more cave.
Flareon
Then-
can teleport all of us
This
through the
one.
other side.
And then nothing to this
if we can
direction.
see.
You don't hear any sound to this direction now.
Okay.
Roll a perception check.
All of us.
Whoever's checking out the one on the right.
Morty will go towards the one on the right.
Yeah, I was on the left.
Quarion just hears more of that scratching as he
I
looks
see-
down
I
the
see
tunnel. He
nothing.
doesn't see anything. Morty does not notice anything. He looks
Nacho
down the one
goes
on
to the
right.
right and rolls perception.
Nacho smells a faint scent of smoke.
Smoke.
Mm. I smell smoke, Morty. Smoke.
Morty pulls his pipe and fills it and lights it and says, "Yeah, me too."
Goddamn dwarf.
We got smoke over here, Quarion. You like fire, right?
He just
I do
completely
love
ignores
fire.
Morty.
So both ways we'd have to like get down and crawl through.
Yep.
Morty will, as he's puffing on his pipe, will say, "I think the rats are behind there," and point towards the right.
Oh, we can go check it out. I can go through and I can have
And-
Flareon behind me. Ready
And
to
then
teleport me
what do
back.
we hear to the left? We heard something. to the left, right?
Scratching, which sounds a
Scratching.
little like, you know.
Scratching to me doesn't sound like the rats.
It doesn't sound like rats. No, it sounds like something's like.
Yeah, like an animal or something.
Yeah.
So to me, I think to the right is if we want to face the rats.
Morty, what you do notice is that both of these cave-ins look very fresh.
Fresh. Well, as Marty's smoking his pipe, he's gonna be like, these caves appear to have caved in recently, as he's puffing away.
That's very helpful, Professor Mortimer.
Thank you, Elf.
So which direction do we think we should go?
He'll gesture to the right and say, "I think the rats are that way."
Yeah, let's follow the smoke.
Let's go this way then. I guess Corin will take the lead, but I'll have Flareon like right with him, ready to teleport him back into the group if there's trouble up ahead.
All right.
Or what our 19 AC tank?
I'll let
He
him
can't
say.
teleport.
Hang out.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
he could teleport.
He's watching your backs.
Okay.
Horvath, do you want to go first?
Horvath leaps. Is this another jumping thing? What is this?
Corin
You're Chad. You can run wherever you want.
Should we tie a rope to him?
Flareon will go with
Yeah.
Teleport.
Morty,
Don't tie a rope to him. That's not a serious suggestion.
Morty wakeboard Horvath as he runs.
All right. You got this, Horvath.
No, I was kidding. I'm not actually doing. But is there something we have to cross? Is that what's happening?
This is another like crawl space. The yellow is a crawl
Oh, okay.
space.
No big deal. Horvath crawls through, looks around at the other side. Does he see anything?
At this point, you just see that the tunnel like curls around and then opens up. Well, not yet.
Banjo.
All right, Nacho,
Come on, guys.
Nacho crawls.
So as you move forward and kind of look into the room at the far side, you see a pool of water
Ooh, a water pool.
that goes back below the cave wall and into the distance. And then you hear a voice as you approach the entrance to the room.
Voice.
A voice you recognize. Everyone
Oh,
who
careful, Quarion.
is bitten,
Uh-oh.
We
roll
go.
for me.
Yes. Mind control.
Roll for me. I have to look at
Is
it.
this gonna be being charmed? Because Nacho is advantage against being charmed. So
It is, but you do not have advantage on this
Okay.
case because it's
What if
It's
you have
a
a
li- it's
fancy
a
ring
li-
with a soul inside of it?
it's a little bit different. No, I would say if Nacho doesn't have advantage, then Jakaro wouldn't either.
Unfortunately.
Just I have to stay consistent. All right, so you hear the voice say, "I knew you guys would find us. That little Wasim probably led you here, didn't he?"
Never got his name. Just killed him for fun.
Well, no matter. Now that you're here, why don't you join us? Everybody was bitten. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom.
You guys are about to
Wisdom.
fucking
Hold
form in
on.
front of us.
Wisdom.
I have a
Wisdom.
clarifying question.
Yep.
While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you
It's like
only
blood
if
magic.
you allow it.
It's like blood magic.
So
though.
I
It's just
just-
different.
That's what my ring does.
Okay. Yeah, so she's not reading your mind. She
Yeah.
is
Okay.
attempting. She's charming you,
So it's a different way.
but she's using
Okay.
the fact that
Yep.
she is your progenitor of your
Yeah.
lycanthropy.
It's a different means.
All right. So I'm sorry. What was it? A wisdom saving
A
throw?
wisdom saving throw.
You can do
That-
it, Jakaro.
As you hear her words, your bites start to itch and burn a little bit. And Jakaro, you suddenly feel like she is a friend.
I don't want to be that
No,
guy, but
Jakaro.
Nacho has a silver bolt. Does he get hurt?
You,
Like,
you was still up too.
but I'm not affected by it.
Oh, true.
Everybody roll a perception check for me.
Oh, another nat 20. I see everything.
Let's see. Quarion, as you were not being affected by the spell, you were able to pinpoint the voice, and it sounded like it was coming from the far side of the room near the pool, but you can't see her at this point.
She's by the pool. I
Morty.
yell out to everyone.
More that's blessed.
Oh, guys. She seems like she's pretty friendly, guys. Let's give her a chance. Yeah.
Am I good to cast bless?
Yeah, you guys can cast bless, and she continues to talk to you while you're doing that. She says, I don't know why you guys bother with little old us. There's only 3 of us after you murdered most of our pack. The half-orcs are your bigger concern.
Morty for the first.
Half orcs aren't here, are
Bless on
they?
himself.
You are.
Well, never mind that. If it's gonna come to blows again, we'll just make sure we won't lose this time. Everybody roll
Whoa.
initiative.
Initiative.
Morty for the first time does
Aw.
not cast bless himself, but 3 party
Wait.
members.
Doesn't Drakaro think that it's a friend?
Yeah. Karo is disinclined to fight right now, but we're still all
Well,
rolling
whose side
initiative.
is he on?
Just to get in order.
Because now he's got bless.
Yeah, whose side is Jakaro
Well,
on?
Jakaro just gave Morty this fancy brooch, so he's giving him bless.
Even though he's on the other team.
Doesn't know that. How does Morty know that?
Oh, jeez, Mort.
Wow, you guys got some shitty
Yeah, we're on the
initiatives.
Yeah, bad. Our initiative
I
rolls
rolled a
full, like
Uh,
consistently.
rolled a nat 20 and then I rolled a 1 right after.
And maybe this bless will have Jakaro, fight whatever is trying to his mind. When he does the check on it,
Okay.
friend.
Okay.
But for canon wise, Mort is giving him the bless because he gave him the damage.
They didn't do much better than you guys. All right.
You guys ready to die?
Yeah, it's-
I was gonna move you back a little bit, Horvath.
Dude, this is the fight that's gonna turn boys to men right here.
All right. Drakaro, it is your turn.
What?
Jakaro, the team.
Actually, I should say they were all hidden,
Also-
and the only one with a high enough perception was Quarion, so they're gonna have a surprise round on you guys.
Wouldn't have been any
So-
other way.
But I saw it all coming.
The first one is going to.
I had a 14. That's no good or anything.
No, they rolled a 19 on their stealth.
Okay. Well, Morty has
If we ever, end up
Corian's,
playing if we ever end up playing in person, James, you got to give us your dice guy because you're whoever makes your dice are pretty.
I know, right?
he's
I,
got whatever catches the dice has a handle that.
I literally just bought a pound of dice on Amazon.
Yeah, he's got a
magnet in the
magical tower.
a magnet in the corner, a magnet in the corner of the dice. You know,
Yeah.
it just lines up so.
Perfect.
So Horvath, as you round the corner, 2 arrows fire from your left, and they both miss.
He's so fucking.
I know,
It's Horvath.
He is. Drakaro, directly in front of you, someone pokes their head around the corner and fires 2 arrows at you. A 7 and a 4. So an 11 and an 8, where I assume we'll both miss.
Yep. All misses.
And at the far end of the room, you see your new friend, Zeline, come out from
Oh.
behind the pillar.
She's here. Our old nemesis.
She looks at you for half a second, smiles, and then aims over your shoulder at Flareon.
No.
And does a 13 hit on Flareon?
Ties.
Okay, so that hits.
Oh man.
Everyone should take whoever you can with whoever you can tell closer to the fray.
7 damage to Flareon.
If you go snag Horvath and Nacho and teleport them up there, that'd be fucking sick.
I'm
Alright.
going last, so
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that'd be a cool idea.
So it is your turn, Quarian, because you're the last person to go in the surprise round since you were not
Perception,
surprised.
you got a perception to like a good one, right?
Yep. So
True.
he goes.
so I guess I'm gonna send Arcanine over to attack the one on the left.
And move him out so he has line of sight of Horvath to make sense.
See.
Alright.
$22 to hit.
22 will hit.
And 9 damage.
You know what type of damage it is?
Melee damage. Melee weapon attack.
Okay. It's not like magical or anything like that because it's a
No.
spirit creature. Okay.
Uh,
Just checking. All right, top of
Feels
the order.
like magical.
Now it's Drakaro's turn.
Oh wait, what
You
about
are-
all my other turns? 'Cause Arcanine
Oh
is
yeah. Sorry, that
one-
was
one
just
part.
yeah. I saw the firebolt, but I know that's just because that's what you roll for the other one. So
Yeah.
it
So I
confused
guess
me.
Flareon will stay by Horvath and fire the same one Arcanine was fighting. So 20 to hit. And 3 damage.
On the same one you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I suppose I will cast Firebolt at that same one.
All right.
18 to hit.
Yep.
And 5 damage. And that's finally all my turns.
All right. Drakaro, it is your turn. You
All
Do
right.
you-
So can I ask a little bit more about how I feel? Like,
So you feel that she is an ally to you.
just
Uh,
her or her entire
just-
cause?
Just her. So
Okay.
you can't. So you're
Yeah.
under the charm person spell, so you can't
Yeah, you
attack
can't attack her
her.
specifically.
Okay. Yeah.
You're still friendly to your party as well.
Yeah.
You just don't think of her
No,
as
I
an
get it.
enemy.
Can you roll
Okay.
to get?
Yeah. At the end of his turn, you can roll again to get out of it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna yell out to what's her name again? Lenine? No, that was someone else.
Zeline.
Zoline.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lenine was someone else. Zoline.
It's in your head, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell out to Zeline like, "Can't we all get along? Why are we fighting?" And then
She says,
Drakar's gonna yeah. Okay, go ahead.
"You're the ones that came here to eradicate us."
Damn right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Our party's infected. We had to.
but now I feel like we didn't make the right decision. But there's so much. You're already shooting at us. And Drakara will cast Hunter's Mark on the one that everyone was just beaten up on.
All right.
It's behind us, I guess. Yeah, the one on the
Yep.
left. And I'll shoot my bow at it. Uh, 18
Yep.
for 6 plus.
I like this trend here.
7. So 13.
All right. And it is now Zeline's turn.
Shit.
He's gonna fire 2 more times at Quarion.
No.
16 and a 6
16 hits.
for 8 damage. And then she's going to disappear behind the column again. And then it is Nacho's turn.
Okay, so how far is one of these squares?
5 feet.
5 feet?
Yep.
So I can move 30. Okay, so I probably can't make it to them. Yeah. All right. Nacho will move next to Caro. And he will, okay. So I can't attack. So what I will do is use message cantrip.
You can use a crossbow, can't you?
But are we allowed to do we have to do magic or silver damage, or can we just do regular physical
that's
damage?
true. I mean, I don't know. We haven't really tested it.
But I mean, last time we did damage with the regular stuff, right? So
We did last time, yeah. But I mean, I just got given a silver item, so I don't know.
That was an oversight on my part last time. Because otherwise you guys definitely would have died.
yeah. Oh, okay.
I honestly didn't mean to. I just didn't see it. So,
Yeah.
if you want, so what I'm doing this time instead is that they have resistance but not immunity.
Okay, so they don't take as much damage. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, so they're taking half damage on stuff that's not magical or silvered.
Okay.
So it's still gonna be hard
Yeah.
because it was hard before.
I guess our K9 is technically engaged with that guy, right? So.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess
For sure.
we'll go for a crossbow shot.
Do it.
Yeah. And then.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Like, you remember how much I had to whack that that undead guy? It's gonna be like that with all these guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wasn't. Wait. Gotta do sneak. A rate.
So 14 total. All right, that one's looking pretty rough. It is that one's turn. So it's gonna drop its crossbow and pull out its short sword and attack Arcanine.
Bring it on.
Is that
Cool.
health accurate for what Arcanine has?
Is
What?
what?
It says 21 out of 30 for its health.
Yeah,
Let's-
that's just health.
Okay, curious if it's accurate.
So a 7 and a 22.
22 hits.
Seven damage.
Oh boy.
And then it is Horvath or Morty's turn. Whoever wants to go first.
Bro, you can go first.
Yeah.
Yep, you're
Alright.
closer. Everything.
Closer to everything.
Yeah, all the baddies right now.
I switch out to my grab in hand. All right, I'm gonna attack the one that Arcanine attacked.
Yep.
I'll go in for the attack. Why is my pointer not working?
The hand will move you.
No, I know. For whatever reason, it won't let me grab the hand. All right, whatever. I'll move them after the fact.
I'll help you.
Attack.
You want to go here, right?
Yeah. Thanks, bro. Hit DC.
Mine freezes occasionally. I just have to reload the map.
Ooh, 12. That's probably not gonna hit.
12 hits
You're blessed. You have,
blast.
and 12
All
hits.
right, let me get a little D4 action on there.
you're good anyway, but yeah, cool.
Shit. 13.
13 hits.
Coming in with the slash. 6 damage. And,
You gonna smite that bitch? Or you just
Yeah, I was
gonna...
just gonna say I'm gonna smite him too.
I mean, you might not need to if 6 finishes.
I don't know if I get to. All right, well, fine, smite him. 2d8.
Yep.
For extra radiant damage. Ooh, double 7s.
Oh boy.
Oof.
20 total.
She is smitten.
Yeah, he's done. He's dead as fuck.
Ooh,
Smoke.
scoreboard.
You turned him a pile of ash.
Yeah.
Holy ash.
Her eyes
That's
just
a lot of damage.
light up with a bright
He's been
white light,
cleansed from the
Yeah.
earth.
and then burn out, and she collapses to the ground.
Say that's one for the board.
Morty's turn.
Wish Morty saw that because he would have like such a check for Horvath right now. This has been Morty's episode for Horvath even more. All right, so 25 movement. So first go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do you think I can see that guy from where I am here?
Yeah, you can see.
Okay. Well, if Morty can see, Morty's going to try to attack him. And let me see with what I am going to attack him with. I think for now, Morty will cast Sacred Flame on him, which he will probably save anyway.
14. Or no, sorry, 12. 12.
He doesn't save. All right, then take this.
3 radiant damage. All
All
right.
right, Morty's also bringing out his fist.
Dick
Let me go.
puncher.
Go for the neds.
Bring the fist out. All right, fist is on the field.
Punching dicks.
All right. Roll
Fist
for
of
attack.
Helm on the field. The fist is going to punch this lad here.
That
23.
will hit.
And he's gonna do pitiful for damage.
All right. It is that one's turn. Going to charge forward and attack Morty.
No,
Don't get bit.
don't do that. Change your mind.
23 to hit.
Warning flare.
All right, it got a 15 on the second one.
Doesn't connect.
All right, second attack. A
Fuck.
23.
Connects.
But it wasn't the bite, it was
Yeah,
just
it
the
wasn't the-
sword. It was just the sword.
Give me the sword damage.
6 damage.
All right. He takes the 6 damage. Morty's at 15 HP.
Let's see. That's that one. Quarian's turn.
Alright. So Arcanine is gonna run up to Morty and attack that guy.
Hold on.
Whoa.
I gotta do a Constitution saving throw. How much damage did you take?
You took 6 damage.
Okay. Con save. Okay, easy. Bless is still up, boys.
11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
So Arcanine just hangs out by Morty. Alright, Flareon runs back and will also attack that same one.
Yep.
12 to hit.
12 hits.
D6 plus 2. 5 damage.
All right.
And let's see, how far away from him am I? 20 feet. So I don't think I can use my tentacle rod. Nope. Actually, I will,
You have movement. You can move up.
yeah, I will move 5 feet closer, and I'll use tentacle rod. All 3 on the same one.
The one by me?
Yep.
Nice.
So it's a 23,
Oh,
23. Ooh,
Yes!
and a nat 20.
very nice.
Alright, so let's see. So I guess that would just be 4d6 instead of 3d6 damage.
Is it you roll for each one, right?
Yeah. The last
So-
one was a crit.
So each one's a d6. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And then you double the last one. Yeah, so 4d6.
16 damage.
All right.
And also,
That, yeah, the debuff.
yeah, there's bonus.
Yeah, what's- What
So
does
you
it
have
have
to
to
make a
roll?
DC 15 con saving throw.
Oh, con, that's at least not dex.
8. So what is it?
8 does not save. Has to be 15.
I gave him the
So
red
what-
circle of death.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
what
that
is it?
means
Is it
his speed is
restraint?
halved. It has disadvantage on dex saving throws. And it-
Oh,
And it can't use the reactions for 1 minute.
dude, that disadvantage on dex is huge.
And also, on each of its turns, it can do either an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Not both. Okay.
Oh, so it can't do the 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, I can just do one.
Nice, dude. Dude, you just saved my life.
Yeah, I got your back, Morty.
But it's honestly trying to bite me every time. Wants to turn me.
Dude, that tentacle rod is huge.
Yeah, that was sick. And also, I can use my cantrip, and it has disadvantage now on the saves.
Oh, Drakara, I didn't have you save at the end of your turn, did I? Last time?
No.
Okay, roll the wisdom save again.
$19.
All right. You have seen through her lies. You no longer view her as
Thank
friendly.
goodness.
He's big.
Uh-huh.
That was last turn, so you can
Yeah.
act this turn
Yeah.
if you'd like.
Just retconned.
Well, he hasn't done anything since then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna transfer my hunter's mark to the one that is closest
Your
to
turn
me.
now.
So
The,
what?
the
It's
one
your
that's
turn now.
I don't know. Whose turn is it?
It is your turn now, Drakara. Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, that wasn't
Nice.
clear. I just realized I had forgotten last round, so I just wanted to make sure we did that
Yeah, no,
before you started.
I remembered halfway through, and then I thought I had my mic up, but I was saying remind me to do a throw at the end of. I was just waiting to the end of the round, but
Yeah. That
yeah,
was the end
so-
of the round. So.
yeah. So hunter's mark onto the one. What's up with the one circled in red? Is that like a?
That's the one that
Sounds-
Quarian has birthed in his tentacles.
Been tentacled.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck that thing up. Transfer my hunter's mark to that.
Takaro coming, cleaning up all the kills.
Alright.
Yeah, 24 to hit.
We're gonna give it this because
Oh,
now has your hunter's mark.
11 plus 11 plus 8, 19.
Actually, blue's not good because Horvat's got a blue thingy. You're pink.
All right, that one's hurting, but it's still alive. Let's see.
I like the strategy of like targeting just one. This is working out well, boys. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, well, the previous fight with these guys, we were outnumbered.
Yeah, we were
This is
surrounded.
like-
we were
and I was
we were
down.
like
I didn't.
we were like
I didn't get to
Bring
go
it.
we were
down.
hard fucked last fight. Dude. We were so we were in bad shape.
Oh, Kensington, she's coming for you.
There could be a lot more of these guys we don't know yet. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Nacha, 13 doesn't hit, right?
It does not.
Okay. But a nat 20 will hit, right?
Can I shield it?
You can, yes.
All right.
You've
well,
used it once before. right?
Well, I mean, I don't know how much you want to meta,
Once
but
per round, right?
that would be a 24. Would that work?
Oh no, that's gonna hit. It hit.
Yeah, I figured it was
Yeah,
gonna hit
guaranteed
you.
no matter
anyway.
what.
So don't waste.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
waste your spell. Yeah.
Okay.
She rolled low. You're good. 7 damage.
Okay.
Nacho always just so clean and cool. Never gets fucked up.
Well, I've been downed.
You have. Morty's never been down.
Nacho, as she approaches you, you notice something different about her. She is wearing kind of an odd set of armor that she was not wearing when you saw her last.
Oh
Huh.
jeez. She's beefed up since she's ascended since our last meeting. Wait, so this is her right here?
The one that just snuck around and attacked Nacho. Yep. Nacho, it's your turn.
All right. So she's engaged with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I probably can't do sneak attack because that would be weird. So
She's not engaged with anyone else.
okay.
You need an
Okay.
ally to be.
Yeah, I got a move I want to try that I've never done before. I want to use my wizard hat to try to do so I can use the booming blade cantrip because I guess the hat lets me do use a cantrip that I don't know.
Yep.
I just have to, it said I have to pass an Arcana check of 10. So
Yep. So roll Arcana.
Okay.
There you go.
So now I stab her with the silver dagger, right? And that's
Yeah, so you roll your attack.
okay.
You can hold it.
All right. It's 20 hit.
20 will hit.
Nice. Okay. Well,
It's
it's
surprising.
a little bit of damage. And then bonus action, we're gonna disengage over here.
How did you do with the hat?
I use booming blade, so if she moves 5 feet, she takes 1d8 thunder damage.
It's an if then.
Yeah. It's kind of nice on a rogue though, because then you can move away and she has
Yeah,
to
because
chase
bonus
you.
action he gets.
Yeah,
it for
well,
free.
yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell her that was for Reskin, that stab there. And you know,
For Raskin.
yeah. Now if she wants to, chase
She's
me across.
marked.
If she wants to chase me
Yeah.
across the map, she's gonna have to take a little bit of damage.
Yeah,
All right.
that works nicely. Horvath or Morty?
Morty wants to go first this time.
Get in there, kid.
All right, Morty first will take fist and attack this wolf here. There's the rat here.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, give me 1 sec. Spell. Fist of Helm.
That will hit.
10
That one
damage.
is dead.
Morty, chalk one up for Morty.
Oh shit! Another kill from Morty.
All right, rat is gone. All right, now that that's done with, Morty will I still move the fist even though it was attacked. I just want to put him in position.
Yeah, it can only move a total of 20.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Move the fist there, and then Morty will also 1, 2 more move here, and we'll strike Zelene with his silver hand axe.
All right.
Oh, that's probably
Wow.
not gonna do it.
That's not gonna do it.
Yeah. Morty found.
Horvath's turn.
Aha. He will cast Guiding Bolt.
You were over here before.
Yeah, I know.
But
I moved
yeah,
over.
you can easily move up there.
Takes a few steps. Cast Guiding Bolt. 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Nice.
9 damage.
Nice.
9 radiant damage.
Next attack on her has advantage.
Yeah. Nice.
And
Oh, I didn't have. Okay, no, I didn't bless. I was gonna. Fuck.
So lead the whore.
that's it.
Who do that?
She's a fucking way.
Aquarian's turn.
Ooh, I'm gonna take advantage of that advantage, and I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on Zelene.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Does that work on all three?
I think it would only work on
Oh,
the
and I
first one.
crit her.
Oh, dude, that's just one to fucking crit on, man. Scorching Ray is so powerful to crit on.
Morty
So I
nuts.
crit on the first one. 24 on the second one.
But just the crit single target for the 20 on the Scorching Ray
Can I
is so
use
powerful.
advantage on the third one because I got an 8?
Mm,
I got the advantage
sure.
of the nat 20. And
Oh,
The dice don't lie.
there you go.
Technically,
You got the
it's
crit on the first one, so it doesn't matter.
the
Yeah.
next attack. So you actually wasted that crit by getting it on the first roll. But
Alright, so let's see. So that would be.
Crit damage on one.
So this is the first one.
Yeah. Oh,
So I guess 8 times 2, so 16 on the first ray.
possible 12. So that's not bad actually.
And 5 on the second ray.
Why the second one wasn't crit or crit damage?
And
Second
then
one was
0
normal.
on the third ray because it misses.
Hold on. Wait, are each 2d6 or is one a d6? Because
Oh,
the first one's a
each one's a 2d6. You're right.
so the first should be a 4d6.
Yeah, but he doubled it.
Oh, he did.
Instead of rolling 4, instead of rolling 4d6, he just rolled 2d6 and then doubled it. That's why he said 16 instead of 8.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it's up to, I mean, if you want, you can just roll 2 more d4 and see what happens,
Yeah.
or two more d6s.
Let's see if that's better.
It is.
11. Yeah. So
Wow, a lot of damage.
19, so
Plus 5.
24 damage, right?
Boy,
Right.
got to attack her too.
That's what I'm saying. The crit on the Scorching Ray is nuts.
And it is Dracaro's turn.
Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Oh no, Quarian has like 8 more attacks too.
Yeah, it's because he's got 2 summon units.
So 11 to hit, that misses, right?
That misses.
And then a 9 to hit.
Also misses.
All right, so now I'm done.
Your
Now
Scorching Ray alone did a lot of, like, so you're good.
Now it's Dracaro's turn.
All right. Dracaro takes a step back. Moves around so he doesn't shoot at people. And finds a nice shooting lane. And
Pulls
pops
one
shot.
back. Oh, baby.
That'll hit.
Did you transfer your Hunter's Mark?
Yes, I transferred my Hunter's Mark.
So 6.
6 plus 10, 16.
That'll do it. Dracaro with another kill.
Damn it, Dracaro.
That's close. It was basically whoever hit her next was gonna get it. But...
Morty snaps his finger, desummons the Fist of Hell, and then sees something in front of him, takes the silver hand axe, lops off the head,
Whoa.
and then presents it to the group and throws it to Kensington.
That was intense, Morty.
Yeah, damn, Morty.
Jakara would frisk her for any other valuables that she
The
might
head is
have under
valuable. We
possession.
get paid for the head. That's why he's throwing it to Kensington.
Yeah, that's not what Jakara wants, though.
Yeah, let's see what loot she's got.
So on them in aggregate, you find 100 gold pieces.
Yeah, gold.
I'll be taking those.
Also, not what
You're
on
taking those?
on her, you find a small container with like arcane runes on it.
Oh.
And inside is like a very strong and herbal smelling like ointment.
Ooh, let me take a look at that. Nacho, who I'm assuming.
I toss that. No, Jakara's looting right now. So I toss that to Quarian.
And then the only other thing you find on her of value is her armor,
Ooh,
Which
what kind of
is?
armor?
which
Jakara
is
looks at her armor.
a very finely made armor. I forget what type of armor it is. Give me a second.
Come on, be a leather or hide.
It's inscribed. It's like etched along it is like pictures of scales and
I'm proficient with style.
let me just see. Let me get the description for you guys. So I don't screw it up. And...
If it's not a metal armor, this might be just what my guy needs.
I think the metal is metal.
I need to get out of this AC at 12 Everything. hits
I'm
me.
pretty sure it's like metal medium armor. So scale mail is.
You're a metal medium armor.
So it's actually a leather armor.
Ooh.
There you go.
And then, like I said, kind of etched or imprinted into it is pictures of fish and shells.
I like fancy decorative armor.
Water breathing. It's a mermaid suit.
Morty hands it to Quarian and says, "This must see you, elf."
Is it something like I'd have to spend a long rest looking up?
Yeah, you have to spend some time looking at it.
Well, here, Nacho, you take this fancy little box. And you investigate this during the long rest.
Okay.
And I will look up the armor.
Oh, Morty also the bless off you boys.
All right. I think we'll call it there. It is probably only like not even midday yet.
Yeah.
So before next session, you guys will have to decide what you guys want to do with the rest of your day.
So we
like decent amount of-
short rest.
I mean,
Sure.
we'll figure that out tomorrow. I mean, I think we're in pretty good shape. Like we didn't really get fucked up with that, to be honest.
on, spells.
You know, Nacho could.
Cast all my spells.
Yeah, I have one spell slot left.
I mean, might as well just, well, you would need a long rest for that stuff, but short rest
Yeah.
at least to get your health back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's only like a half hour, so.
Yeah, you do that, and then I'd have 10 good berries and one spell slot left.
Your summons are still good for hell, right?
If we need a short rest, they'd probably be gone.
Oh,
They're good for an hour. So I don't know how long we've been in the caves already.
Is
that
Flareon
long
only
at
an
all.
hour too?
Yeah, they both are. Flareon, I have another activation for though.
Yeah. You've probably been in here for like, you know, somewhere between like a half hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, so if we short rest, I'd lose my summons. But it might be worth it for everyone to get their HP
Well,
back.
I shouldn't
Yeah.
say that you've been in here that long, but you summoned them a while before you guys actually entered, so you did a lot of like planning outside of the caves before you.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just about done.
yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about them.
I can always resummon Flareon.
They each cost a spell slot, right?
Yeah, the Arcanine is a level 2 spell slot, and Flareon is a charge of my wild shape.
Well, that's not that bad then.
No. Is your wild shape recharge on a short rest or a long rest?
Short rest.
That's
Oh,
nice.
that's easy then. You're fine.
Maybe I'll summon Flareon before the short rest. And then
It's
have
not
Flareon, have Flareon around,
but-
and then still have two spots.
Well, you can get them both if you use the short rest.
Would a short rest give us spell slots back?
No.
Oh, yeah, I don't have any more second level spell slots left to summon the other one.
Let's get our HP back. That's what's important.